Honestly, I will say, as you guys were able to get on the hab and rest, and as the machine was finally coming into view, you guys probably would have been on the land bridge.
We have arrived, gentlemen.
There?
Prepare yourselves.
I will say, as you all would have gone onto
We have arrived.
the hab.
I've got the heavy rockets damage and shit down, so I'm ready to go. I had to look it up for a second. I found it. I'm ready.
I have a heavy machine gun on the roof of the hab.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
recap
gonna
wise,
have Mercenary Crew get a freaking shot off.
we were getting ready for war as a very strange machine from, I'd say a strange place, but it's familiar to one of us.
Who?
Not you.
We will come back. Actually, you know what? Since I am curious, what is Maxon doing as we will say the land bridge is beginning to come into view, as well as this strange machine?
Maxon is currently grabbing.
Like that, did you? You're welcome.
You know what, Gavin?
Yeah, what's up?
I want to make a roll for this.
Do it.
He's just grabbing whatever he could find that is going to help, and I guess whatever I roll, you can decide what it is.
Roll a D100 for me.
100? Okay.
Bust out the
34.
34.
Bullet dice.
You are able to find an extra beacon grenade for the artillery system.
Sweet. So if anybody is near me, you guys are noticing that as I'm grabbing like little things here and there, I'm kind of talking to myself right now under my breath, like, okay, kind of like not panicking completely, but trying to, but like on the verge of about to panic.
As he is digging, was there anything, what was everybody else doing? I want to hear what everybody else is doing, then we will move over to the magician and Alex.
Crane grabbed a heavy rocket launcher, and I guess, fucking hang on. Let me look at our supplies. So I can get the exact wording right.
I was about to say, I probably would have grabbed the biggest thing, made sure I had some extra shells in my bag.
Okay.
And at least one of the largest rocket launchers that we had.
All right.
And headed up to an Overwatch view along with my rifle.
I will say that it is no longer the roof. The observation deck is the third floor underneath where the cockpit is now, which is like the head of the mech. But I will say, as you all are out on this observation deck, you would be able to look up into the cockpit and see Hammer is up there running diagnostics and suiting up, and you do notice the giant hands of the mech, the fingers begin to move, and the arms kind of readjust.
I would have made sure the radio was up and running for the full group too.
Oh yeah, it's full comms. There's been full comms access since you guys got back. Since the magician alerted Hammer of what's going on, he's had the comms open. He's been notifying you of everything.
So I have a question. My intention when I said roof, because I know you said the observation deck was down. When I said roof, is there a way to get to the actual like top of the machine? Because I wanted the magician and Serena both to go to like the roof, like the actual roof, for sake of like good vantage.
So for you to be on the roof, you would have to be on top of the cockpit. There is no way to. You would have to attempt to scale up there or teleport. There is no easy way to access up there specifically.
So the original. Is there a way you can use a picture I gave you to make that the icon for the bot?
The app I use doesn't make very good tokens. Colton, could you help me? Maybe.
I have. Do you have this?
Send it to me. I'll use that token maker.
I was going to say, yeah, if you want to send it to Colton or Jackson, Robert, just whoever, and they could probably make a token from it.
Here you go, Colton.
But, so, before I do that, so the,
No, yeah.
fuck. So the original observation deck, is it still like, is there an area, like a wall or
was
something that's just
saying-
like open where we can look and see where this robot is coming from? Or is it like all covered now?
I will say there is a spot where the observation deck is covered from like the back where you can't see, but there's a screen showing camera views of the back.
Where's the good?
Or
Where's the
honestly-
good spot to shoot from since the roof is covered? I'm looking for a spot that's
Yeah.
I take that
say
back.
where-
Honestly,
oh god, I'm
I-
assimilating with both of them. We're looking for
well-
a spot that has open access where we can shoot down.
honestly,
Be it a
the-
window or a
with me
makeshift,
thinking about
open
it,
wall.
I will say the observation deck probably would have full access. Where it would be a wall and armor plating, there probably would just be an opening to where you could see. So
Like
yeah, I will
archer
say,
slits.
like
is-
yeah,
that's-
like
In the
yeah,
middle,
gunnery
chest plate.
slits.
That's all we're looking
More or
for.
less.
So yeah,
And we grab the.
if
we
you
grab the.
as you I will say I don't know if those gunnery slits are large enough for large artillery.
All right, mercenary crane's gonna run until he finds a spot where he can shoot a fucking heavy rocket
If we
launcher out
open
of.
the back door of the garage/hangar, does that automatically drop the ramp, or would he be able to just hang out in there with the door open while we roll along and just launch rockets out of the ass of this robot?
I will say that it won't automatically drop the ramp. The ramp is a separate feature of the bay.
Okay.
We can
So
basically
you
open the
would-
back door and shoot out its ass.
You
There's-
would be able to open the back if
You
needed
would be
to.
able to poop rocket this robot.
As well, I will say, there are 2 autonomous chain guns on the hands of this mech. If anybody wanted to go up to the pilot room with a hammer, there are guns on this mech that you could also fire from.
What's
To anybody that
on
didn't want
those?
to fire a heavy, to anybody that didn't want to fire a weapon themselves, they could pilot a weapon.
You know what? That'll
Oh.
give mercenary crane. He'll just fucking. Yeah, he'll forgo. Well, fuck the heavy rocket launcher. All right, that's out the window. We're gonna go to the top and we're gonna start. We're gonna start fucking blasting.
Wait, did you say mercenary crane? Is he going to? Wait?
Mercenary crane's gonna go to hammer and where the guns are.
Very interesting. So, yeah. Does he have a token? Where's his token?
Crane.
It's
yes.
by the Tesla coil on the top floor.
Doing a bunch of shit here. Yeah, it's by the Tesla coil.
So as he makes his way to the... Honestly, as he begins to think, I can't find a place to shoot, he hears a voice in his head that isn't Prophet just say, "Come to the cockpit. I'll show you the way."
Fucking what?
This is a bit intrusive, but
And
I don't really have time to argue right now.
As you
DSP Wi-Fi.
say that, Prophet just says, "You can trust. I think you can trust them. It's my kin speaking."
I've heard my kin speak, and I don't know if I trust him either. I guess I'll
As-
trust you, though. I've known you longer, and then he'll start running.
As you run and make your way into the cockpit, you see his
Sergeant?
hammer. He looks over and gives you a quick salute. Then, after a moment, it looks like something seems to be speaking to him. Then he looks to you and he says, "You have one too."
Like I said, I think we're both in good company.
All right. Take this, and he hands you a what looks like a wire with a special attachment to where it seems it will attach to the back of your head where the Prophet implant is. And he just says, "Once you attach it, just take a deep breath and let your mind go blank. It's weird the first time."
Easy enough. Fucking snaps it in the back of his neck. probably still has a little bit of whiskey from earlier, and fucking just drinks that, and then just lets his mind go blank.
After a moment, your vision goes blank. You don't see You don't see Hammer. You don't see the room. Then your vision slowly comes back, and you are seeing through the cameras of one of the. Which gun do you want to pilot? Do you want to pilot the chain gun or one of the artillery cannons?
Chain gun sounds like it's gonna shoot a lot of bullets.
Then
That'll give me my.
will say
That'll give me my best. That'll give me my best shot.
You are piloting the right arm chain gun as you see a camera feed of the shoulder come to life, and it almost, as you begin to adjust, you see as you go to move what would be your right hand, the mechanized arm of the robot moves its arm as well. And as you look over, you see the left arm moving, and then you just see it give you a thumbs up. In your head, you just hear Hammer say, "Let's kick some ass," as the mech begins to turn and face the robot.
I probably
Say
would have gone
less,
after an
sir,
artillery
and then just the
cannon.
arm swings back to just aim at the ready.
I was about to, and I will say, you do realize, like, truly
I probably would have
see
gone after an
how-
artillery cannon instead of
Okay.
a rocket launcher.
Then Raziel, when you got up to the command center to pilot one of these things, if you will place your character up here, rather
Do
than
that.
rather than plugging yourself into anything, you would see that there's a screen, and upon the screen you would see the same camera interface aiming one of the shoulder artillery cannons as the body was being turned by Hammer, and he was operating the other chain gun as well as the other artillery cannon. Unless anybody else would like to operate one of the mech armaments.
Serena is happy with the machine gun.
All right. And then Maxon, after you collected your supplies, were you going to find another weapon, or were you just? What was your plan?
I'm gonna look for another weapon.
Okay. Are you looking in the armory?
Yes.
All right. There's. I think there's another heavy machine gun. There is another rocket launcher.
I need, something that can, or maybe a melee weapon.
Okay. There would be shock batons, I think, would be the only, like, readily, like, just sitting around melee weapons.
You know
Which would
what?
be
I have another idea. I'm going to take the opportunity to make a weapon.
Okay,
I'm going to use one of my cantrips,
go for it.
which is like a hemomancy. You form a simple or martial melee weapon of your choice that you were proficient in. Let's see, what weapons am I proficient with?
Why is this doing that?
Simple weapons or martial gloves. Let's see, give me a second. So when it says martial weapons, that can mean like a martial melee, right?
Yes. Anything that's
Yes.
martial.
Yep. Any
Sorry.
kind of martial weapon.
I had to get this land bridge ready.
Ooh, no.
She landed on my bridge and then I freaked it.
Anybody that can see outside in the general area, give me a perception check as well. And I will
Well,
roll for
that'd
Alex
be-
too.
I think.
And
He doesn't see
train.
shit. Even with his good perception, he doesn't see shit.
I believe Rudy includes Rudy and Crane. 'Cause Rudy's still at. Rudy can fit his.
I got an 18.
His laser AMR through us.
Looking through those
Okay.
cameras.
Hopefully.
I was about to say,
in front of or
Crane-
behind the machine. Which one did you say?
Just outside in general. If you could
Okay.
see outside, make a perception roll.
Serena.
And I was about to say that with
15.
With Mercenary Crane, he is also looking out of the cameras as well, so he also has to make a roll.
The magician
So
is sitting
15?
crisscross
So,
applesauce, waiting patiently
Rudy.
to kill something.
Jesus, what is that?
I want to describe what happens real quick.
Yeah, go for
So
it.
while you're doing that, Maxon is trying to look for a weapon that he wants to use. He gets
Go for it.
frustrated and then basically just says screw it. And then he puts his hands together, he closes his eyes, and then this is gonna be kinda edgy. But right where like the palm of his hands are, the blood around him kinda just bursts apart into this trail. And then as he extends it, it starts to solidify. And then it turns into what almost looks like a makeshift chain that's out of like solidified blood.
Hell yeah.
He basically gave himself a ghost rider chain.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, fucking sick, dude.
That's gonna do 1d10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay,
That works.
write that down.
Also, it's
Help
a
me
heavy
remember that.
weapon. It's a heavy weapon with reach and unwieldy,
Okay.
but Maxon meets the requirements to use it. So
Hell yeah. Alright, so what were the rolls for everybody that made perception checks?
15 for Serena. Magician isn't looking.
15 for Serena, 18 for Raziel, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Crane
and
got
then-
Crane got a 6. and
Speaking of
Rudy got a
perception, if
20.
you want to know what the rod looks like, I have that token out right now if you're curious as to what his, whenever I mentioned the rod from the pen. Anyway, sorry, that was an interrupt.
Crane,
Gotcha.
Crane got a 6 and Rudy got a 27.
Okay. Then I will say,
He's got an eraser.
I'm going to move over to the world map for a moment.
That looks like the pink end of a pencil eraser.
Because to everybody
Exactly.
that can see, to all that can see out, you see this large dwarven tower on this island firing beams of energy at what seem to be large warships in the water.
Huh.
Oh
shit.
no.
Fuck them dwarves.
I-
Or fuck them orcs.
So yeah,
All bad.
Crane, you realize that whatever that tower is fucking up the orcs. To everybody else that is more attuned to the situation, the
If you
dwarves are
wanted-
instigating with the orcs.
If you wanted to know what was going on with the rest of the world, Mr. Crane, there you have it.
Hmm.
Eh,
They're
And
almost
as-
on my side, but I know that the dwarves are still not to be trusted. Don't worry, this doesn't sway my opinion of them. But it
And I will
does.
say-
It does paint them in a good light right now. It's kind of helping. We need to cross this goddamn bridge.
There
I
are
am
some
not getting
orc.
fucked here today.
There are orc ships moving towards the bridge. Almost. There seems to be a pretty massive force in this area, making its way slowly but surely. There seems to be one almost here, which Mercenary Crane, even though you had the lowest roll, you couldn't see what was going on, but after hearing everything over the comms, there's definitely an orc ship within firing range.
Magician.
He's Oh, you're not in there. Never mind. He'll just answer. What?
Think you can turn a ship into a barnacle farm pretty quickly if it comes worse comes to worse?
I can do a disappearing act, but immediate issues first. But yes,
I'd say focus on the robots, but yeah, if just in case,
I
I'd like
can
to see that
definitely
ship.
make it disappear.
No more.
They won't.
I will say,
They
I
won't
have
like
a
me.
big ass cannon.
We all have
anybody that
ways to
is
fuck these little
anybody who
fools.
is using the mech weapons, you will notice that the mech has shifted targets from the robot to the orcish boats that seem to be making their way up.
Does that include cranes? Or
If
what
it
we
looks
would be
like it's
controlling
coming
those?
our way and coming at us, I would have started to open fire.
I will say, Crane, you still
I don't know
are
what's
able
going
to
on with
aim the arm, but the camera view is facing the orcs. You are no longer able to see the robot. And
Yeah, but I just
Son of a
realized-
bitch.
I've just
Guess I
realized
guess I'm
something.
fighting the
You
hordes.
You cannot, Raziel, with you aiming the artillery cannon, you can really only aim it up and down. The camera is fixed on the orc warship.
The spell that I linked to you 2 weeks ago, I just looked at the range and I remembered I also have spell sniper.
Oh shit!
Doubles the range, doesn't it?
That's all I need to know.
It's quite big.
Hold on. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember it being
It's
big. Let me look at it again.
it's quite big.
Is this the artillery cannon that's on guns, bullets, and bombs?
Yes.
To the observer, I could
60-10.
shoot planes out of the sky.
6d10.
3,000. Yeah, it says 60-10.
It's 6d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Is what we're
Range
gonna
is
go with.
300
that.
minimum, 3,000 maximum.
Okay.
Misfire is 2. Reload 1.
I will say right now, the orcish warship is probably about 4,000 feet out right now, and it is like the closest one.
So
There are
roughly a
more, but
mile?
they're- Yeah.
Okay.
It's about a mile out, and the rest of them are about like. This one seems to be very, very far ahead. The other ones seem to be like 20 miles behind it.
So I'd be rolling with disadvantage if I tried to shoot it right now.
Yeah, shooting it at 0.8 of a mile, you're likely to miss. You're
I
hitting
will say-
curvature of the Earth at 0.8.
Hammer is silent, not saying anything. Raziel, since you're looking through a screen, and you being able to still observe what's going on around you in your immediate area, if you were to look over at Hammer, he seems pissed, focused, almost like he's gritting his teeth as he's looking through his as he's plugged in, eyes closed but teeth gritted, almost bared. He's focused on that orc ship as it approaches.
Let me know
To
when
all-
it's close enough to have a good shot, Hammer.
Just wait for me to fire. You'll know.
You lead the way, and we'll take on these goddamn tusk faces together.
Sounds good. And I will. Alright, I will move over to the magician and Alex, who would have noticed that the mech, the minute that anybody mentioned orcs, the mech has just completely shifted and is now moving across the land bridge while facing the water. And I will say,
I will attach for the observer, which I believe right now is Rudy. Serena's there, but I'm Serena. But the magician is sitting. He does not see this because he's sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor with the rod across his lap with his eyes closed, just like breathing, just like focusing. You see a
And
little
as
tickle of
he's
like the
doing-
gray light at the tips of his fingers.
as he's doing that, next to him, Alex is stretching. Kind of stretching his one arm, kind of moving it around, stretching his legs.
So coming off of the magician, you definitely like, because this is a new routine for him when it comes to a fight. This is, it's been 50 years, so this is a new pre-fight routine for him. You're definitely feeling like, I don't want to say heavier, but I mean, you definitely feel a little weird standing next to him. Maybe your leg and your side. Feeling some movements, kind of like standing next to a vent. That's like a floor vent or something. It's a little like, that's weird.
That is funny because I was going to say, as Alex begins to stretch magician, you would notice that he begins to radiate light in a 30-foot radius.
Can someone turn
Very
on the air
brightly.
conditioner? It's getting warm in here.
Yeah, what the
Doesn't realize
fuck's
Alex is
going
standing
on?
right there.
Rudy's staring out the fucking out of the
All I see
out of the
is
wall,
rumbling.
aiming at me to see this robot. Is like, what the fuck is going? I don't want to look away, but what is going on? Why is it warm? What is happening?
It would be a sun boy over there.
Poster boy, you're getting a little too hot in here. Just hand on the trigger, like close to the trigger, but just like left hand, just like pulling collar. It's getting a little fucking heated in here.
Serenity she's like still like eyes out the back looking at this robot. She goes, wrong place, wrong time. You can go have your attractions somewhere else. She'll fucking retract the bolt on the fucking heavy machine gun. Another time, perhaps.
So, Serena, I wish you wouldn't. It's just still aiming.
Alex just he quits stretching and just kind of looks to everybody. I guess I can go start the party if you want. And his jetpack kicks on, and he begins to float, and then with him being on the roof with everybody else, he just goes up and back. And I will roll. I'll do a couple of rolls. We will see what he does to the robot as a little bit of a pre-strike. But yeah, as everybody, I'm going to place to anybody that is looking at my screen. This is the HAB token.
Okay.
And to anybody else, so for all intents and purposes, all of your characters are here.
Okay.
If you want to leave the HAB, just let me know. Just place your token over here.
Which will be really tiny.
I'm going to place Alex's eventually, and I'm also going to place the robots. But as for right now, the robot is not in view of the map.
Okay, that is what I was going to ask about. That answers my question.
I got the robot token ready, so whenever you
The
place
robot.
it, I'll just
Let me
replace it.
roll.
The robot.
The robot.
Fuck up the robot, man.
Then I will say, as you are all seeing, as the robot comes into view, probably right at the cusp here, you all see the trail of Alex's jetpack just flying, and then just slam into it.
Would Maxon be full health?
Oh yeah, everybody's healed. You all
That's what
were
I
able
thought. I thought we'd had a long rest.
Yeah, I
By
was
the
about
time
to
we
say
were running away right now.
I'd say from our last thing, it'd probably be a short rest at most.
Yeah, I was gonna say I allot you all a short rest.
All right, I'm gonna expend a couple hit dice for the magician then.
The magician was able to get
Oh, did you count the whole? There's a full rest all the way through. Or
with the magician.
You're still speaking. Sorry, you were still saying something.
The magician essentially he got the health benefits of a short rest, but he got the like spell slot benefits of a long rest.
I'm at 75 of 87, so I'm gonna do.
But yeah, everybody else
dig into the reserve
short
bag.
rested up.
I'm gonna do I think 4 of my hit dice.
Is Maxon out of the HAB currently?
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
do 4.
Token just over there. Is he in it? Is he on foot or is he? What is he doing currently? Because the HAB is moving.
Is he flying?
I'm on the HAB.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
You said I could move it over here, so.
No, yeah,
He
I
meant
just
like
wanted
if
to
you
make sure that
leave and
you
go
were
outside.
yeah. I was about to say, like, if you don't have to move him over right now unless you're going to have him outside of the HAB.
I think he meant like right here.
No, yeah.
Until you
if
needed
you
him on the map.
Yeah, if you just want to put your tokens here, you can. But yeah, if you don't leave the HAB, everybody's just considered on the HAB for right now. Except for Alex, but once the robot token is put on the field, yeah, you know where he is. He's I will say, like, you all see as he attempts to strike the robot, and he misses as he kind of becomes entangled fighting with it, and then after he strikes at it, the robot strikes, misses, they kind of just trade back and forth. missing strikes, not quite dealing any damage. But he seems to. It's just as the robot begins to advance, it's just Alex firing eye beams and kind of just bouncing
check
off of
something
it
really
as
quick.
he flies around. No worries.
This is for the benefit of Alex. Let me look.
If I cast Arcane Weapon on this cannon, would it really have any effect?
What is his movement with the jetpack? Is it still extremely high?
It's 55.
Okay, hang on.
55 feet. when
Okay,
he's
so
not,
as he
dashing and
passes
shit.
by the window, the magician is going to reach out and just wave his hand and without opening his eyes and just adjust density and make him heavier. He loses 10 feet of movement, but he has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, so he can like hit this thing with some weight. So he's gonna like essentially like
Okay.
gain like a third more of his weight,
I like
coming
that.
in with some clobbering punches.
Yeah, I'll say, like, you are able to notice, it seems that Alex seems to be floating at almost a heavier density through the sky as he
Enlarge
hits
would have
it,
been a good one too if we'd had the ability to do so.
That'd
been a cool one.
He doesn't have a
slamming
lot of
into
arcane
it.
type spells. Let me look.
Fire.
Oh,
I
you're
gave him
good.
a couple
It was just
because
random
of
thought.
being around Trellor. So I specifically gave him a few because he's been around Trellor, but not many. And I don't remember what they were. I do not have enlarge, and I do not have haste. Unfortunately.
You're good. It was just random thought.
You brought it up and I wanted to check, but yeah, no, I don't have either one.
Okay. Then I will say, unless there are, with the robot not being close enough to fire upon for anybody, it's still pretty far away. Who would like to move the hab? And I will say, you do have to go around rocks unless you are able to approach it at a path where you hit the dirt first. I will count that as it being traversable. So
Almost
like
like a
you wouldn't
jump,
be
a ramp.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to go across this, but if you wanted to go across this,
We
you
can go
could.
across this one and come around through here, or we could come across this way and possibly come across here.
But I will say, bigger rocks, bigger jump, more
Yeah.
more dangerous, more likely to lead
Damage
to
the hab and drift over. Well,
let me.
yeah. How
And
far are we moving it per round?
I will say, get my measuring tool out. I will give you. I will give you. I will say 30 feet per turn. Yeah. So you guys figure out where you want to move it, and then Colton, if you want to place the bot token down, I will place it accordingly after you guys move the hab. Also, thank you.
I'd say over here.
God damn, that was quick.
That was. How's that sound,
Yeah.
everybody?
It's fine with me.
Good to me.
Then yeah, as the hab lurches forward, body like locked onto the warships approaching. It moves, lurches, jumps over this rock, and then as it lands and begins to not really rest, but at the end of its burst of speed, you are all able to see the bot kind of crest around this stone here as it is swatting, kind of trying to bat away, shooting beams at Alex.
Do I have aim, sir?
I will say now,
With Rudy.
let me check something real quick before.
This thing's gotta be immune to fucking course.
See, Alexander.
I will leave Alex as a... Yeah, if you could leave him that size, just so it's easier to
Yeah,
move him around.
Yeah, I wasn't making him too small.
Perfect. But yeah, I will say... How far does it say this is? We'll just tack a 0 on and say it's about 250 feet away.
So just times 10 for all distances.
Yeah, just
Okay.
times 10 any distance as it's moving.
Can somebody send me the stats for the heavy machine gun? Or if we type that
Absolutely.
out?
Absolutely perfect. That's literally 50. That's 300. Oh yeah, that's below my max without disadvantage. So yeah, I can hit this motherfucker for sure. Just let me know
I
when
will
I can
say-
take a fucking pot shot, and I'm gonna beam this
You-
gazer.
Everybody roll initiative. Let me run to the restroom real quick. Roll
I'll have some of
initiative. Add yourselves to initiative, and when I get back, I will roll initiative for everything as well.
I was listening to Dungeon Court by the Great Nadpod, and they did say rolling initiative is good for just like not really not even combat, but just like getting things situated. Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Copy that.
Not good.
There you go, Jackson.
Train literally didn't move in the no, there he goes. Now he moved.
Oops.
The magician down to business. Screenshot 1.
Yeah, I gotta fucking fix that. That was next on my
Down
list.
to business.
Down to business.
Business.
Let's get down to business to defeat the orcs.
He's got the rod out and his
else.
clothes have changed. That's the reason for the name.
And I finally get to utilize. I might have utilized it before, but now I get to truly shine with Rudy's plus goddamn 10 to
Oh, yeah.
initiative.
Yeah, I rolled shit.
I was going to say, Robert, while we were rolling initiative and everything, was there anything you wanted to do narratively with the bot?
Oh shit!
Because you can have it do whatever you want while I roll initiative and everything like that.
I've been getting really lucky.
Or I pop a
So-
laser in his face.
As the bot gets closer to the hab, you guys can just hear it with those mechanical steps, and then it just stops in front of the hab. It's not charging, it's not firing anything, it's like it's just waiting for you guys. As if something
Ominous.
told it not to attack.
So it stopped behind us.
It stopped right where the hab is, like not directly in front of it, but a few feet out. You guys can see it, but it's just standing there, actually menacingly.
I agree. Quite menacingly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that hard. That was
He's just standing there, menacingly.
okay, Alex.
watching me.
All right.
Sorry.
No, you're all good.
I apologize for my
And
advice.
he's just standing there menacingly, sees the fucking token right there.
Swear it up, I'm gonna be real.
I was saying Jesus because Alex rolled crazy on his initiative.
Ah, there it is. Yes.
He's
Still
ready to
can't
beat
beat
the
the
brakes off this
Can't
enforcer.
beat the clone.
You can, dude.
I rolled a natural 17. I got lucky.
He was
'Cause I've
genetically
only got a
engineered to be the first in initiative. What do you mean?
I rolled actual trash. The fucking
Yeah.
robots. This is the robot right now. It's just
Hold on, and then I need to add Hammer to the initiative. Roll for him. Holy, okay. Jesus Christ.
How good
41.
hammer do? Oh damn, 200. Nice.
I don't know why I typed that in.
Did he get a 20?
Yeah.
What's his
Well,
modifier?
He rolled a 19 and his modifier is +1.
Okay, then I do go first. I got a +3.
Wait. Oh,
Nice.
how do I keep forgetting that? What's the modifier we use?
Dex
Dex.
plus
Okay,
Dex.
9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I actually rolled a 13 then. So
Nice.
how do I add myself?
You're on there. You've got a I'll change yours to 13.
It's already
It is.
13.
It is 13.
Someone
It
change
is already 13.
What do you
I
mean?
just changed it.
Who's changing it as
It
you were
was
saying
14.
Oops.
All right.
did it.
My paranoia has kept me at the top. And then I am at the
Tweet.
bottom and the top of the fucking initiative.
Bro's min-maxing for real.
I am
Hey, at least-
in max.
I don't. Okay,
At
there
least
we go.
Jackson's got his good in the same.
Yeah, I've got the opposite of that. I'm
Alright.
like one and then the other.
Okay,
Wait.
Gavin.
Oh, wait.
Once you do
just
your
for real. You've got Magician Serena and I've got Crane and Rudy. It's like we are characters that we have two. We're the only ones.
Oh,
with
you
two
are back to
characters
back.
that we're fucking.
It's just
back
ending
to
and
fucking
beginning.
back.
That's funny.
while we Gavin, while you play out the rest of the scenario, I'm gonna go get a drink of water, and when I come back, go ahead and give me the cue when to do it, and I will get the stuff I wrote down ready.
I'm gonna mirror
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
Jackson, I'm gonna need you to kill the
I will
music for a
say,
second when I play.
Robert, when you get back, I'm probably going to be ready because that's what I was kind of leaving it open to because I wanted you to do your thing before this all happened. I just
Okay.
wanted to get this set up and then you do your thing and then we just go right into combat and everything.
I'll be right back, guys. Go ahead and do your things.
Okay. There is one thing I will add while he is stepping away, though. To everybody that is on the hab, there is a message flashing through Acolyte, through the hab, and once everybody is back, I will let you all know the message that is coming through.
Oh shit.
But like, it's essentially like how in Star Trek, you know how they would be like, Captain, we're being hailed.
Yeah.
The hab is being sent a specific message.
Hmm.
Who's got a go, Captain?
I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
I don't have the power.
I don't have the power. Alright, I'm ready to shoot this bitch in the face. Let me know when I can.
Come back, Jackson.
Music cut.
Oh, he's not at his desk right yet.
Oh, he just walked
Oh,
the
he
Also
rest of
stepped
the room.
away.
Oh nope, he stopped.
He's meandering. Get him!
Oh, Jackie boy, the pipes are calling.
Robert, did you hear what I said just a
What?
second ago?
Oh, I heard
About
what
a
you said
message.
about.
About the
Say
message
again?
being broadcast over the hab?
No, I didn't.
There was I hadn't said what it was, but to everyone that is on the hab, as you were all beginning to attack the Vitrian Enforcer, a message was broadcast over the hab, and once everyone gets back, I will say what it was.
I'm out of stacks. I had to find something.
Okay. So,
Still got a chuckle out of it.
as you are all preparing to fire on the Vitrian Enforcer, and it seems that it is about to do something, everyone on the hab, and even the one sitting on the roof, hear a chime from the hab, and a message begins to play. It sounds to be a text-to-speech voice, but after a short chime, the message plays. Dear natives, your attacks on our fleet will not go unseen and unpunished. We had paused the conquest of this land and this place for far too long. Expect retaliation. The Orcish Confederation.
The orcs are coming! The orcs are coming!
And after a moment, the ground begins to rumble as there are artillery strikes upon the land bridge. As any that can see outside, you see that the land bridge seems to begin to crumble just a little bit. Not a lot, but enough that's noticeable. Some
They're
dirt
gonna
and
cut our
sediment
most
begins
in
to...
Those bastards. Only one more land bridge after
They're
this.
just trying to cut off the.
Those motherfuckers.
The bridge.
To anybody that can, oh my god, to anybody that can see outside, you just hear as the solar cannon operated by Sergeant Hammer, oh my god, and the chain cannon operated by Sergeant Hammer just begin to fire and hit the closest orc warship.
Fucking
I don't know if tabletop audio has anything. Let me look.
Crane
I
is
was
gonna
about to say,
follow Hammer
there-
right after that. Like he's just like, oh, these motherfuckers.
So yeah, Hammer is just begins to light up the closest orc warship outside of the combat or anything. Just as the turns are going on, you will just hear the onslaught of orc artillery fire from their ship, and Hammer returning fire with his cannon and a chain gun that he has in control.
I don't know what
that
this sounds
he's
like.
in
Let's
control of.
let's try this.
That's pretty good, yeah. Hell yeah.
There was two, so we'll do another one.
Hang on, it's gotta reload.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, then yeah. Robert, are you ready? That was all I had. I will give you the since we're gonna stick with Star Trek terms, I give you the con.
Haha.
Yes. Jackson.
Huh.
Total bot.
Hang on. All right, all yours.
Okay. So you guys also noticed that after that message was done playing, the bot, it takes a step forward, but not in like a combat stance, more of it takes a kneel on one leg and then it lowers its head and then puts its hand out, and then you guys notice that there is what appears to be almost a hologram projector on the palm of where the bot's wrist is.
And I will quickly say that as it does this, Alex stops trying to attack the bot and just kind of floats in front of it as he sees it begins to it's not taking a offensive stance.
So immediately there is a crackling from where the palm is, and then you guys don't see it at first, but where is it? Oh, here it is. Is that too loud?
No, that's a good volume.
Oh, you're good.
Right,
So you guys hear a voice that sounds mystical but also female at the same time.
I wish to make this perfectly clear. There exists no path, no choice, and no reality in which any of you walk away victorious.
And then Maxon kind of just, his eyes go wide, and if anybody looks at him for a split second, you'll notice that he is kind of just lost for words. Where is Alex?
He is face to face with the Vitrian Enforcer, staring at whatever it is projecting as he floats in the air, his jetpack just keeping him aloft.
So as it comes into view, the projection starts to make itself much clearer, and you guys see her.
I will say, as the projection comes into view, Alex is face to face to the projection, just floating midair.
So Maxon just screams, "It's her!" And I think Alex would remember because he did tell her. What would he remember?
I think she would be vaguely familiar. I think he would know of.
So
I want to thank you, Maxon, for making my job so much easier. Unfortunately, you must soon understand, no matter where you run, I can, and I will always find you. I want you to take solace in hiding if it makes you feel comfortable, but it will not help. Inevitably, I am this universe incarnate.
The magician begins to laugh. Well, I don't want to say laugh. More like a chuckle. He just kind of... as he sits there with his eyes closed. He doesn't say anything, though.
She turns to the magician.
I recognize you. You were the one who tried to rid of my automaton, were you not?
He'll open his eyes. Indeed. And, who am I making the acquaintance of? Might I ask?
I am the amalgamation of all the universe's sins and atrocities. I am everything that humanity creates but refuses to accept.
Interesting.
I go by many names, but you can just call me Taboo.
You go by many names. I'm gonna give you a new one. What about silly? I like that one. Or naive. That one's interesting. That's a good word. Don't you think, Rudy?
I'm just hearing a lot of bullshit being spouted. All the things that humanity creates but can't accept. I've accepted everything that humanity has created, even all the bad shit. It's the only way to
This is
live.
partially right, but still mistaken. So, you want our friend, Maxon? Is that what you're after?
Indeed. He has been a thorn in my side for the past few years, in fact.
Well, you searched for a thorn. And let me tell you, friend, from another place, you have found the whole bush.
And what of you?
Place rose.
What name do you choose to go by?
I don't have a name, but they call me the Magician.
I've seen so little of you, but now know so much. You, such untapped potential. Why waste it fighting for a doomed cause? You have much more power than any of your friends. So if you choose to serve me, I could carve a throne for you among all the stars. Anything that your heart desires, I could make it yours. All I ask is to rid of Maxim.
Oh, sweet summer child. If you only knew of the passing of years and where those thrones end up. I don't even want to tell you, to be honest.
I will say, as the magician vision finishes saying that, Alex, floating in front of this vision of taboo, just kind of chuckles a little bit. I had a nickel for every time that I had been offered a throne, power. You sound like all the rest.
And your planet has already been marked for deaths.
Alright, this is getting boring. I'm killing it. And Serena's gonna shoot the machine gun at the hip joint.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. And fucking Rudy takes a shot of the fucking.
I will give both of you. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Against. Are you shooting at the Vitrian Enforcer or the hologram of Taboo?
I'm shooting at the Enforcer's hip. Ooh,
I'm shooting at its like
shooting?
probably a
eye.
bad one.
Alright, so. Yeah, go ahead and give me. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Robert? I don't want to interrupt you.
Serena doesn't.
I was about to say they do, but I just wanted to ask before.
Rudy's
I
being
had them
rude
roll.
here.
Very well then. Goodbye, my doomed friend.
And then the projection, it ends,
Thank you. You just
and then Maxim just looks to everybody, relieved.
Holy shitballs.
Yeah, that's right. Eat crow. Goddamn fox. Alright, let me, I'm gonna use some shit here. I remember some stuff. Probably some grit points.
I'm going
Use
to.
some grit.
And then
I'm
the last
going to
thing
still
that
do
happens
grit
is, like,
myself
as the
as well.
projection ends, it picks itself up, and then it actually takes a stance and is ready to fight.
I'm going to add with a special little DM action as it fades away and everything. It grabs Alex out of the air and begins to hold him in one hand. So he is
Shit, can I shoot his
restrained.
arm?
You can change your target to its arm, yes.
I changed target to the fucking ball joint in its shoulder. That's holding Alex.
Okay, then I will give Serena and Rudy one shot. Before we go
Well,
into
I can tell you
combat.
right now, I'm gonna miss.
Oh yeah, I'm using
Well,
grit
that's
for
not
this.
good.
Because that's gonna be at the outer range. That would make it. No,
We'll
wait.
say yes, it
I-
is 250 feet away.
I expended a grit, so it would be the first roll.
That's
So it
literally
would
fine
be-
for me. My range for my AMR is the max before disadvantage hits is 300.
I have 240.
Ooh. Damn. Right after. Fuck. Scoot forward a little bit. I'll hold you out the window.
I'll hold you out the window.
I'll hold you out the window. You crack your shot. I pull you back up, and then I crack mine.
It's called
So-
momentum.
It's homies help homies. Always.
Homies help homies.
Pros for hoes.
Well,
So, I was about to say that begs the question, Colton. Is Serena a bro or is she a O?
who is to say we're not all bros, and who's to say we're not all hoes?
Oh.
That is the correct answer. You answered correctly.
So my shots just kind of plink off of it because I'm outside of the range. It doesn't matter.
As you
anyways.
as you fire at it, you see as your shots they fizzle out just as they reach at the Vitrian Enforcer, they just fizzle out and almost just become particles in the air. Yeah, Rudy, what do you got?
Don't worry, I got you. All right, it hasn't taken an attack yet, so here we go. Three fucking rolls. Better be a nat 20. In here. I'm using 2 grit points. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna joke as what was it you said? As Rudy holds Serena out to shoot and miss at the Vitrian Enforcer and pulls her back in through the window.
Yeah, hold her out the window, pull her back in. My turn. Let's see. What's my roll? Oh, yeah. First one's a 24. That one's a 4, and I'm going to use my feet to re-roll that 4. Okay, so 25 to hit, and I use 2 grit
That
points.
hits.
All right. So, and I get my sneak attack. Boom, boom. And then I get my grit. What's my damage again? Oh dear, oh god. Okay, so doot.
Don't forget to the bot to restart.
Oh wait,
yeah,
fuck.
hold
I
on.
can use.
I'm searching for the playlist right now.
I can use a goddamn charge on the thing too, so that's an extra D8.
I can't find it for some reason.
And I will say, once it gets to Hammer's turn,
There it is.
remind me, and we can move the hab again, because I want to move it at the beginning and about halfway through combat.
44 damage.
That's not very
What
much.
kind of?
That's not a lot.
What kind of damage?
That's not a lot of damage.
I think it's
Not that much damage.
all... I think the sneak attack just makes it normal damage, so I think it's all force.
Okay, so how much? Say it one more time.
44.
All right.
It is that much. A little
You
bit.
shot it in the arm joint, you said?
Oh yeah, I was aiming for the fucking shoulder joint so I could drop Alex and he could get out.
It doesn't. It does do damage to the bot itself. It doesn't knock anything off, but Alex is able to break free and fly a little bit away.
That's all I wanted. Okay, good. All right, now I can start taking regular cracks at it.
I will say, yeah, Alex is kind of floating in between the hab and the enforcer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stay out of the way. I don't want to accidentally shoot through Alex's leg, but I will if I have to.
I will say, he's not in the way of any shots. Like, this is just a relative. Like, you have full view of the Vitrian Enforcer. He's just kind of in the middle.
Yeah, Rudy's just like staring. He's still aimed in and honed in on it, but he's just like he can see. He can just see probably Alex flying around. He's just like, all right, stay out of the way. I'm trying not to hit you, but if I do,
I will say,
I hit
Alex. Alex
I'm
looks
going
like
through you.
He looks like a small. He look like he is still exerting a 30-foot bright light sphere around him, so he looks like a small dot of light orbiting around this Vitrian Enforcer. He's very easy to see.
He's sun glinting my sniper rifle. Alex, you motherfucker! Just on the intercom, fucking fly right, or left, or just out of the way. Get out of
I will
the
say-
way of the enforcer.
Give him a left. A left.
You know what? I will move him over here just because, like, you saying that, he definitely would, like, adjust so he wouldn't, like, give
Thank you. Now
any
you're just giving me a
continuous sight.
sunburn.
You're welcome.
Dress me up. If I can hit this thing, you can thank me later too.
Alright. Then, yeah. We will move into the beginning of combat.
Oh, is it truly my turn to go first?
Yeah.
For reals?
I'll do it.
Can I do a sneak attack again? Since now we're starting combat.
Let me check something.
I'm still on the hab, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna run to the restroom.
only
I'll just take a
person,
look.
Whoever
I'll
else
be right back.
So
The only person that is not in the hab right now is Alex, who is currently orbiting the Enforcer.
So you guys being next to me, quick line of dialogue. He just looks to you guys for a split second, and then to Alex in the bottom. He's like, "Well, I guess you guys finally got to see her. I didn't think you were going to, but what can you do?"
She sucked. I don't like her. She pissed me off, and she pissed off Magician. That's good enough for me.
Alex doesn't say
he just
anything.
He just adds as like a. Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, Alex doesn't say anything. He's just scanning this thing for weak points.
And he just tells her see each planet who does like her.
Clearly not the planets. I would assume not the planets.
And then, yeah, if you want to go ahead and do your turn, Rudy. We have a bit before we get to the Magician or Serena, so
Alright,
go ahead.
let me do my stuff. Oh shit, hang on, I forgot that. Oh. Way over here, keeping track of my grit. Rudy pecked the actual ab. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and retroactively subtract 1. This first attack. Look it, we don't need any grit. Alright, so the first attack. I'm going to expend 1 grit point on. So let me roll to attack. This will be with my sneak attack.
Oh, I forgot. I did forget to say. That's what I was looking up. I just remembered.
Yeah. Sneak attack.
It does know it sees attacks coming from the hab, so you're not able to do sneak attack as you did that action beforehand. So it does see attacks coming from the hab.
Well, let's see if I can. Can I one up the DM? Am I gonna be that guy?
How are you gonna
It
one up
is-
me? Depends. It's my
well-
universe. You're just living in it.
I have advantage on attack rolls that any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, I can
That
when I
works.
have advantage on an
You already
attack
won.
roll, I get my sneak attack, but I only get it once per turn. That's why I was asking. So I did do it.
Oh yeah, that
before.
works. All right, you're good. My bad.
Woo!
Yeah. Sneak attack it is.
I have done it.
We will say that it knows the approximate location of where it's being attacked, but it can't tell for sure.
It doesn't know where it's gonna be hit. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to aim for my arm again. Oh my fucking knee.
Can't tell where the scope is aiming at.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Look at that bolt. Okay, first roll is a 25. Second roll is a 5. I'm gonna use my feet to reroll that 5. Alright, cool. So the first hit's a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, expending my 1 grit point. Let's see. Oh, let me roll my. I have dice. Let me pour out some more. If I'm gonna be rolling all my shit. Let's see. So I got 2, 6. I'm gonna expend another charge on my fucking gun. So that's a
My gun.
D8. My gun. Normal damage. That's okay. Wow, that's a lot of fucking ones. Christ
Oof.
alive.
Oofers.
Thank God I have access.
No. No.
Okay, so 2, 3. Oh, that's a 2 on a D10 as well. And a 3 on it. Oh my god, I rolled
Oh my
fucking
god.
horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 plus 5? That's 17 damage?
Oh my god.
Okay, so 17 damage on the first one. Second attack. Oh shit. Absolutely fucking fucking dice. God damn it.
I believe that is 61. Alright, I have to step away from my computer real quick, but go ahead and do your rolls and stuff. I can hear you, I just won't be able to add damage till I get back.
I swear I lost the dice. Heard something before. Oh, there it is. Okay. Second attack will just be doot. Plus I'm going to expend another charge. I gotta roll for it though. Got a grit. Well, let's just. I think this will be a single roll, actually. So. That's still pretty good, yeah. 23. To hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Thank God. Alright. Oh, D6s. That's another fucking one. Oh my God! Alright, I'm done rolling IRL dice. IRL dice are cursing me. That's a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 6, 11, plus 5, 16 force damage.
16? Alright.
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna action surge, but I'm putting all my
7,
goddamn dice. You know, I'll put my dice after my turn. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
action surging because that turn was absolutely god fucking awful. Holy shit.
I will say, yeah. You successfully hit him.
I'm going surgery.
I'm fucking.
So what did he hit it with?
He hit it with 2 shots of the laser AMR that he has. So it's like an armor-piercing radiant round.
It do force damage.
Yeah, force, radiant, the whole shebang.
Alright, action Voyage. I'm going to use my bonus action before I do that action to do my steady aim ability, where I give myself advantage on my next attack roll. I can only do that if I haven't moved during this turn. I haven't moved for a while, and then my speed is 0, so I can't move until the next turn.
I will say, I'll let you have this one, but the hab technically moved. Just remember that.
I am like a rock. A rock that is moving, though. So, all right, I'll take the technicality.
I'm gonna do it this time. But
You
just
get
remember
one.
it. No, yeah, just remember it from here on in, because the hab is gonna move at the top of the turn, and then in the middle. So just remember that.
All right. Let me get my.
Actually, I don't know if it'll move in the middle. Let's see.
Oh, so that's 3, 5. Use my feet to roll a 5. I've rolled nothing but 12s, 14s, and 5s. Swear to
Stop
Christ.
it.
25 to hit. I mean,
That help?
it is even
hits.
rolls, but like I would like a crit so I can do some more damage, please.
It hits.
Did my stop
Alright.
it help? Did that help you?
No, I rolled an 11. Alright,
Sub 14 for you only, sir.
Yep. I'm gonna use another charge on my gun.
A gun.
On my gun.
It's Magoo.
There we go. 26 damage. With 3 dice, I can
It's
do
the
some
song.
fucking damage.
It's a song. It does it, man. It just does it.
I was about to say, I swear I've done the most damage I've ever done to enemies in D&D with this song playing.
If that's 23 damage added to it, that's 100 total.
That's Vox Machina
20,
just
26 damage. So it'll be at
injecting us with
26,
their
3,
blessings.
103 then.
103?
Yeah, if it takes 26 damage. And then, alright, my second attack. I don't have any advantage, so here we go. One singular roll.
Hey!
Yep.
You crested
Alright.
the 14 cap.
We're
fixed stats.
going to use the last charge. This gun had a lot of charges, and I'm spending all of them. We're killing this fucking robot. Swear to Christ.
Oh.
I'm killing this fucking robot.
Burger King robot lettuce. The last thing you would expect. 19 damage.
Mecha Burger King foot lettuce.
Make a Burger King foot. The last
So
thing you
be
expect
what?
in your Gundam burger.
122 or 121?
122, I think. Yeah,
How much damage
122.
was it?
It's 19, so 122.
Yeah. 122.
I did a lot of damage.
Indeed you did.
I think that's literally all I can do. I'm fucking.
I'm fucking...
The gun is exhausted. Just, I think
Yeah,
I've used all the ammo that needs to be charged for
In
it.
the most cartoonish sense, your gun looks like the barrel of your gun is limp, hanging down.
It's smoking.
I think there's still a little bit of a fey curse on this. Oh shit, we never inspected that fucking fey gun that I have.
Mm-hmm. I will say, I will give you a little bit of a narrative thing. Do you want to look at that gun real quick?
I was supposed to when we got back identify it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
not saying. I will say.
I will inspect it at the moment. I will look at it. I'll give it a once over. Because I'll switch to a different. I'm gonna have to switch to a different gun. But I'm gonna give this one a once over.
I will give you a free action. Do you want to switch to that gun?
Let me look at it.
Yeah, as you put the
It was a
AMR
revolver,
away-
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a revolver, but where you are in a very material, very literal plane, this looks like it came from a cartoon or a comic book.
I can understand it. It's 3D. But it's
See, shows always do this, but I always have the question when they do this, right? Something that's from a very different art style in whatever we're watching, right? What does it feel like?
Texture.
Probably
You
like
never
a
get
gun.
what it feels
Texture.
like in the hand. What is the texture of this
I-
cartoonish looking gun?
Well,
I feel like-
I will give you a. What do you feel like? Honestly, I want your opinion.
I feel like I'm
what do you
holding
think
a
it would
gun.
feel like?
It's just like
It feels
I'm
like-
holding
it
a
feels
gun,
like-
but it's a cartoon.
It feels like a gun, but a gun full of helium. But
This is
As
a light.
you-
This
as
is a
you-
light. Oh wow, I actually like
as you-
this.
as you pull it out and you begin to look it over, do you just kind of like generally just kind of like pull it out, turn it over a few times, just kind of give it a look over?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking at it, inspecting it,
And-
make sure see.
As you finish this inspection, you just see a mouth kind of form where the revolver, like the revolver cartridge and the actual gun housing itself, a small mouth appears and it just says, "When are we gonna kill a motherfucker?"
Oh no.
And
Oh,
then
no.
we will swap to Alex's turn.
Oh no.
When we
It's
gonna
just not me
kill a
with the top.
motherfucker? Yeah, Rudy's taken by the Fae. It's over.
Ruh-roh.
It's over. This gun's awesome.
It's so Jover.
It's so Jover.
Oh no.
It's so over.
Whatever this is, I'm shooting. I'm giving. It's got a plus 11 attack bonus, so it's gonna hit. It's gonna fucking hit.
So the first hit
I'm
that
still
Alex
good at
does is it goes and it does 6 damage. Do you want him to? There we go. All right. He still has extra attack, and he can also do flurry of blows if he spends 1 key point. Well, no, he doesn't have to spend a key point. He did an unarmed attack. Do you guys want him? I'm gonna roll his other unarmed attack. Do you want him to flurry of blows and do 2 more?
Yes.
Do it.
Alex, he has a lot of. Knowing
Second
Alex,
one
I think he
hits,
has the
and
energy
does
to
11.
do so.
So we're up to 139. All right.
Aw.
And then we will do 2 more. Let me roll his third one. The 14, it misses. Let me roll his 4th one. It's 24. It hits for 4. So you see as after you shoot out a few shots, you just hear Alex over the comms. We try this. And then you just see as he begins to fly around it and just kind of ram into it, as you see him just kind of slam into it as he flies out, kind of orbiting it and then just slamming into it 4 times, missing once, and then just looping around and hitting it again.
I think you're getting a little too excited about beating that thing's ass. Don't miss it. It's right in front of you. Alex! Alex, what are you doing?
It's a lot more sturdy than I thought, and
Kick it harder!
you hear in his voice, almost he sounds a little bit rattled, like he has been crashing into something hard. He's just kind of careful, a lot sturdier than it thinks, and he sounds disoriented, like after ramming into it.
Don't
so
knock
many
yourself
times.
out.
I think you're giving yourself a
Use your
concussion.
ranged attacks next time.
I can tell from here I've been chipping off at least the paint, if not the fucking parts.
All right, Raziel, do you think?
Am I still being forced into looking towards the ships?
Yes, if you are looking through the artillery, you are looking at the Orcish ships. Which I don't have in the initiative, but they will act accordingly here in a moment.
Have they moved in any way closer to get a shot, since that's what I'm able to look at?
As you've been watching, they aren't close enough to get a shot, but they will probably get a shot. Above table, they're going to act right before Hammer's turn, but in-game wise, Raziel would know
They're
that
not close enough yet.
They're not close enough yet,
Yeah.
but they're going to be close enough here in a moment.
They're like 4,000 feet away before.
Yeah, they were.
And when they fired shots off before, they hit the bridge and kind of knocked some sediment loose, but they didn't hit the hab or anything. It was very just... It seemed to be just a warning shot or just an announcement that they were arriving after the Dwarven Tower fired
Hold
beams
on,
at
Okay,
fucking
quick
warning.
question.
Yeah, knowing Hammer, we're about to absolutely lay waste to these guys.
If I upcast Arcane Weapon on this vehicle, will it use that on every attack? Or just on the cannon?
What is your main spell slot?
I can go up to level
Highest, not
3.
your main. Level 3?
And I was going to use a level 3 because it says specifically in
I will
Arcane
say-
Weapon, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd or higher, you can maintain your concentration for up to 8 hours. So it is a higher level part of it thing.
With this being not really like a weapon itself and more a C, like a... It is a
It'd be
weapon,
more or
but
less
it's a
a
part of
speed
a
weapon.
bigger... You would have to be able to cast it on the entire machine, and with a 3rd level spell slot, I don't
Not
think
quite high
that's
enough.
enough. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Just checking.
I don't want you to waste the spell slot, so that's why I say that.
Oh, you're fine. I was just double checking. Because if it could have been,
No, yeah,
then
of
that would have
course.
been awesome.
No, yeah,
because everybody that shot something with it would immediately get a D6.
Yes. Yeah.
I
looking
can't really
through
shoot
the
anything unless I
artillery
can have
cannon,
the turn.
I was about to say, if you want to ask, you can attempt to ask Hammer to adjust his sights, but I will say, no insight checks or anything. He does seem very focused on
Yeah.
the orc battleships.
I will hold my action to fire when they get in range.
All right.
Because there's nothing else I can do with my fella.
I
and
will say,
that'll end my turn.
right before it goes to Hammer's turn, the orc ships move a bit closer, just enough to be in range, and they will fire again. They miss again, knock a bit more dirt off the bridge, a bit more sediment. Nothing crazy as we go into Hammer's turn, and with it being his turn and him being very in control of the hab itself, I'm going to move it just a little bit more here. So it is truly in range of the orcish ships. And he will fire off a few more shots. First one misses. Second one hits. And with the chain gun, it is cocked. It also misses, so he fires one artillery shot at the orcish warships as we move to the Vitrian Enforcer.
Does that activate my thing about holding my action until it got in range?
Yes, you can fire on the orcish warship if you would like.
What am I adding to this? Since it's an artillery cannon.
Just add your dexterity modifier.
It's +3. Didn't expect that on the first attack roll with this particular dice. I'm using my round one now that I have a flat surface. I just got a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
So that's 6 D10.
You guys are so screwed now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
It's a reverse, though.
someone needs to roll an at 20. I would like
It's a reverse,
somebody to roll
though.
an at
Instead of
20.
Thor arriving, it's fucking the Hulkbuster showed up. You guys are so
33?
screwed now.
Times 2?
33 times 2, so 66.
66.
Alright,
Damage
Very
to
nice.
answer.
you fire off this solar cannon, and as you do, are you aiming for a particular spot in the orcish warship, or just you get it in your sights and fire?
I was going for the hole. Trying to sink that sucker before it got any closer.
You hit it, and you are able to knock a dent into it, but not a hole. You see even this strong, radiant solar shot is just ricocheted off by the metal of this orcish ship. And as you fire on it, it fires yet again in retaliation. And it misses, but it knocks the sediment loose here. And let me roll for Hammer's reaction to control the hab. That was cocked. Ooh, God damn it. There we go. Right. Holy shit. Meets it, beats it. He's able to just... Holy shit, just barely keep the hab from collapsing into the ocean.
Scheiße.
Thank
You all-
fucking God.
Everybody, give me a strength save as the hab shifts almost suddenly.
Dude.
As the ground below just shifts.
I'm about to put Serena in fucking prison.
Okay, so strength save.
Serena fails
Uh,
automatically.
Rudy.
Hold
Rudy
for a
got a
second,
9.
fellas. Lizzie's about to fall over. I gotta get her in bed.
16 for the magician.
Okay, Rudy got a 9. Crane is. Let me look at Crane's stuff. Crane
Oh well, I got a 20.
Got a fucking holy fuck. Okay, so Rudy got a 9, Crane got a 29.
Okay. Rudy fell over. Serena fell over. The magician's good. Maxon got a 20. He's good. Alex is not on the hab, so he's fine. I think we're just. Hold on, I need to roll for him. I was gonna say Hammer's wired into the machine, so let me roll for him. Yeah, he's fine. So we will just wait for Raziel. I was about to say Dot Green is off screen. You know what? Fuck it, I'll roll for her while we have this lull.
Oh no.
She's fine. As she is in the med bay caring for Stone and there isn't anybody else in one of the med pods. So I will say that she has put a specimen into one of the med pods, and after a tremor, he is completely fine.
Sorry about that. So strength saving throw, you said?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
That's just another natural 20.
Wow.
Alright, you're good. You do not-
I'm over here rolling
yeah,
fucking 2s and 1s and shit.
Now I'm jealous.
Do not follow.
Now I'm jealous.
You are not prone.
Don't ask me. I used a different die too.
Serena has not rolled above a 7 today.
As well. On out there.
This up. After. Alright. As every. Did I have the Vitrine Enforcer hasn't attacked yet, right?
No,
No.
Nope. It hasn't taken his turn.
that was where I took over and did my attack, which was plus 66.
66?
Did you add it?
Okay.
The damage?
No, I did not.
Was it on the Enforcer or on the Warship?
Okay,
Oh yeah, the
so
warship. It was on the warship.
your-
Yeah, you said
okay,
it was
so
just
yeah.
dinged. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah. There was a sizable ding in the hull. It didn't quite pierce, but it did kind of like it definitely knocked them off. They definitely have to readjust the ship before they can fire again.
That's all I can do. I would have started reloading, and that's it.
Maybe the command bridge next time rather than the hull.
Yeah.
I will say. No, yeah, I will say. After that shot, Raziel, knowing, with you kind of living near the waters where the orcs lived and probably operating where they may have done some ground raids, you would know that orc armor is ridiculously tough. It's better to knock out the people operating it than trying to knock out the thing itself.
Well, I was more or less, even in Raziel's head, I had to test to see how a freaking
yeah.
cannon that does
yeah.
double damage to. Wait, that has siege. Would that do double damage to a boat?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I guess it would.
If that does double damage to a boat, then that did 100.
I will. Then I will say
32 damage.
Then it knocked out one of the cannons from the battleship. One of them. It was many cannons, but it knocked out one of them. One like cluster of artillery cannons. And there is there seems to be a small fire building on the yeah, but they do seem to be getting just as many cannons ready to fire at you and the land bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so the Vitrian Enforcer is going to immediately focus on Alex. it is going to attempt to hit him out of the air again. Shit. Yeah, it definitely hits him out of the air. Alright. Give me 1 second to roll that damage. It's 36 on Alex. So you see as it grabs him and slams him to the ground. And then it takes another action to hit him with a beam. Oh shit. It misses with the beam. It seems to blast this immense beam into the ground, but Alex seems to, even though it seems to be in his grasp, he activates his jetpack and moves himself out of the way just in time to have the beam just blast into the ground. And then it will try to slam him into the ground one more time. It does. Okay. It will do... shit. 36. Okay, let me add that. 72. Alright. Okay, and then as it... I'm gonna move it about here, and in tow is Alex in one of its hands. Looking a bit roughed up, but seeming far more focused on hitting it. We will move to Maxon.
Oh boy. I'm gonna use my movement.
Okay, I will say that is to add another 0 to whatever you
200.
measure on the field. Because here, the hab is actively moving, and distance is multiplied by 10.
You can only move 30 feet.
I will say, if you want to get in your jet, I will make that a free, or your spacecraft. I will make that a free action. And I think that can move 100 feet.
Yeah.
And it does have an onboard weapon. So if you want to place that on the field, go for it. Alright, then yeah, as you load up and if you want to place that on the field, I will give you the movement of 100
Oh,
feet.
I get to shoot stuff with my ship finally.
Hell yeah, dude. No, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, place your ship, shrink it down to about the size of the Vitrian Enforcer, and then place it at 100 feet away from the hab. So that would be right about here. So if you want to put it right
there.
Yeah, wherever you want along this 10-foot area.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. We didn't... Hold on. Let me measure the range from you to the Enforcer. Sorry. Alright, that's 150. You could definitely shoot it with your lightning cannons. If you wanted to roll for attack, I would give you 1 attack if you rolled it plus your dex modifier, since it's like a ranged weapon attack. And I'll give you 2 d10 lightning.
Alex, over the whatever way of communicating he has on him right now, it goes off, and you can just hear Maxon over the radio, like at the top of his lungs.
Hold on, Alec.
Reminds me of the X-Wing radios.
I was about to say, Alex.
Stay on target.
After
Stay on
Maxon's-
target.
After Maxon says that, Alex just says, "Hit it with all you can. Up top, I'll survive."
Okay, I'm gonna roll now.
Aim well, aim true.
17.
What?
Ooh, a 17 misses.
Damn.
Oh, does he add anything to the attack?
Plus your dex. Did you add your dex modifier?
He did a. He just rolled a flat 17.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, that hits. Roll 2d10 lightning damage.
6 and 3.
Alright, so 9. Are you aiming anywhere specific or just
9 and 3.
9 and 3? Okay, so 11. 12.
12.
Okay, so 12. Let me add that. Back to my computer. Okay,
He also asked were you shooting at a specific spot.
Yeah.
Kick his fucking ass, Maxon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
use
fire.
that anytime
right
I speak.
and-
Anytime I speak on the radio, I'm gonna use that.
Because I will say, it does have Maxon in one of its hands. And you would have known, just over comms, watching, whatever, that when it was shot in the arm, when it was holding Alex, it did let him go. So I didn't know if you were aiming for anywhere specific or you're just trying to shoot a point of it.
I'm just shooting at it.
Okay, we'll say that you just kind of hit in the chest. Let me check something real quick.
You guys see that there's small pieces of shrapnel that fly off it.
Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, let me... Is that all you were...
I'm asking, like, am I able to move anymore? Because I'm hoping to get close enough to where I could just jump out and actually fight it.
Not yet.
Not
You'll
yet.
have to... Yeah, you only can move 100 feet per turn with the, while you're in the jet, or the spacecraft. At least in atmosphere. Alright. And we will move to... Magician.
This is particularly tricky because I am also, for the most part, out of range. Can't really do anything.
Grab a rocket launcher.
You don't want him to grab a rocket launcher. That would not be a good idea.
I will say, I know vaguely his character sheet. You don't want him to grab a rocket launcher.
You're relying on like a 14 dex there. It's not. It's not good news.
That's why I was like, Crane was given the option to do something else. It's like you also don't want him grabbing a rocket
If it
launcher.
involves intelligence or charisma, I'm your guy. Otherwise, oh wait, what's the range on that? Hang on. Fucking, what is it called?
I will say, Colton, speaking of beers, I've drank 4.
I don't know how many I've drank now at this point. I think I have 2 left in my fridge. I have 1.5 in front of me.
I have no
Started
more
at 10.
beers.
We going hard.
I need to get more.
Fuck, man, I don't have anything. I'm out of range. I can't really do anything. So,
Can you warp on top of his vehicle and then shoot him and then warp back?
warp on top of what vehicle?
Do something practical.
Oh no, that's also way out of. Everything is out of range. and I don't want to attack Maxon, so that's also not an option. Everything is just shy of the range of both of my characters.
Oh, would you, I want to make a suggestion. Can you teleport me?
Not from
I
here.
will say.
I can't actually
I will
can't get
say,
to you at all.
Maxon, you're 100 feet away from the Hab or anybody. Like they can't see you. They can only talk to you through comms.
I am in all ways out of range. I actually don't know what to do with his turn. There's not really anything I can do.
I will say to anybody that is on the Hab, if you want to take control of of one of the weapons, I will let you. And if you also want to try to convince Hammer to change his aim to the bot, I will allow that in a free action, but you will have to roll persuasion. I just
You really don't like orcs.
everybody. No, yeah, I will say, like, to anybody that is in the room with him, he's ready to gun down every one of these boats that are coming towards the land bridge.
Yeah, it doesn't help that Crane's beside him either.
No, yeah, they're up there cackling, ready to gun down every one of these boats that are coming in.
What was Hammer's reaction to that one big dent in the gun being destroyed?
Good.
Yeah, no. Yeah, literally. Just good.
He's like, "Hey, you're my new best friend."
You're my new best friend. Right after.
But yeah. If the magician felt, I will say above the table, for anybody who feels, if you attack with a weapon that, I didn't say it because Raziel rolled crazy, but to anybody that wants to use one of the autonomous weapons on the Hab, you will roll at advantage because Hammer is at the helm. And he is assisting with targeting.
I don't know what's up with my first rolls of almost every fucking one of our match sessions, dude.
No, yeah.
Usually the first one's really good,
say,
and then they start going downhill.
I'm not complaining. I was just letting you. I didn't say anything because you rolled crazy at the beginning. But
there
to
wasn't any
anybody
need
else,
to do a second roll.
anybody that
He rolled nat fucking 20s. That's like.
anybody
It doesn't
that
get any crazier than that.
anybody that rolls attack rolls with any of the cannons, turrets that are on the Hab, you will roll at advantage because Hammer is there assisting your aim. But you will have to persuade him to aim at the Vitrian Enforcer, otherwise you will be forced to aim at the Orc battleship.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna bonus action change the armor mode, which drops me to an AC of 14, and I get +2 to my attack rolls on my spell attack stuff. And that is all I can do. I'll hold action to cast gravity wave parentheses Eldritch Blast if it gets within range, I guess. So I'll hold action to hit it if it gets close.
Alright.
And then Serena,
What are you doing?
will get up off the floor, so half movement, back to the window, pull up the rifle, because the machine gun is out of range, and the rifle is not. I'm going to expend my last grit, try and hit this motherfucker with something right in the eye. Because at the top of her turn, she's going to go, didn't they say something about hitting it in the eye so he could banish it or whatever?
We could hit it in the eye as many times as we like, and maybe that'll do some fucking something.
I'm gonna mail myself to Saudi Arabia.
What? Why?
Oh my god, thank god. I'm glad I spent that last grit. I rolled a 4, and then I rolled an 18. As I was saying a minute ago, Serena has not, until just now, has not rolled above a 7. I didn't. I haven't rolled a 7. No, I rolled a 9. I'm wrong. I rolled a 9. I haven't rolled above that though. Anyways, that's a lot for her. 28 to hit.
That hits.
You would think. With that hit, I would like to use a maneuver. I'm going to use distracting strike.
Maneuver? I barely know her.
Hey, actual gunslinger, will you look and see, does, what is it called? Does Deadeye shot, it only does the one shot, right? Not all of my shots?
Hang on. Deadeye shot. When you make a firearm attack against a creature, you expend 1 grip point to gain advantage on the attack roll. That one attack roll.
The attack roll, okay. Just checking.
I have that one.
I like that one.
Pardon.
What did I say? Distracting strike. So the next person to attack this thing will have advantage. I need my D8 for my superiority and my D12. So this is going to be another cocked D12 moment. What the fuck? It was perfectly cocked on the side. There was no number up. So that is 18 piercing magical piercing damage.
That would be...
And second attack. Inspiration. I'm not doing this. Okay. Jesus Christ. 22 to hit.
178, right? 178 for the damage currently, right? If I had 23 to 155.
So who has the answer? I don't know. I'm not looking.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. I just want to make sure. And then a 22 does hit, so roll your damage.
I'm gonna do... I doubt it can do fear, but I'll do a menacing strike just to see if it'll take it. So that'll be another D8 on my D12. Damage. Oh, that was a low one. 12 magical piercing damage.
12. All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 4 that time. A little kind of low.
190.
90? You said you were aiming for the eye, right?
Correct.
Then you, it does begin to crack, and I will say that its hand begins to kind of convulse, and it lets Alex free.
There's the ticket, gentlemen. Hop on it.
Way to fucking go.
Also, again,
Mercenary Crane.
If it needs to, wisdom saving throw, and whoever attacks it next has advantage.
Wisdom saving throw. It's a construct. It's immune to frightening.
Okay, I figured as much.
Yeah, I just wanted.
It was mainly for the D8 and to see if it would work, or not.
Yeah. So, Serena, you do notice that as you try to intimidate it with the shot, it doesn't seem to be intimidated with you aiming at a more vital area.
I try to shoot it right down, not just in the eye, but right down exactly at the point of vision. That's the target, but it doesn't seem to, as you said, it doesn't seem to work as an intimidation tactic. To my great dismay.
What does Mercenary Crane do?
Bide.
Is how all these... What?
I thought I was making a Pokemon joke. I said bide.
I will say, if Mercenary Crane is still connected to the mech interface, he is staring at the orc warships. And
oh yeah, no, he's... Yeah, he probably got his attention turned there. He's like, yeah, that's pretty pressing. Fucking... Fuck it. And yeah,
I
he's
will
gonna
say,
absolutely
don't
just
even don't
blind
even
swing
worry
it.
about rolling to hit. Just roll damage.
What damage am I rolling
to fit
here?
the moment.
Is he in a
He's-
cannon or something
Well,
else?
Yeah, but what if I roll
Fire-
that? Let me roll for. Let me roll for damage. Maybe I'll crit and I can get double for once.
Go for it. Yeah, go ahead and roll. But you're gonna hit either way. But if you crit, you
Maybe.
crit.
Alright.
What was the heavy machine gun's damage, and multiply it by 2.
4d8.
The heavy
So-
machine gun?
So 8d8 damage.
Damn.
Dude, I wish I had the warheads right now. That sounds so good.
They're
So
so
if it
good, I
hits,
love
it's
'em.
8d8,
I'm
but if it
so
crits,
fucking jealous.
So if it
I've been
hits,
stealing them
it's
from
8d8,
Jessie.
but if it crits, it's 16d8. All right, cool.
Yes.
Maybe I'll get lucky. So this is at advantage. Crane has a +1.
He,
Crane's
and he
not
is
de-
I
He
will
has
say he's
stated
rolling
he
at
cannot
advantage.
shoot a gun. Yeah,
He's rolling at
he's-
advantage because has the targeting system with hammer.
If I can roll a 20 for once in my goddamn life,
Will guidance
would
work
love
on
it to
an
be
attack
here.
roll?
I'd love to just throw 16d8 at this.
Hang on,
lucky
I'll
shit.
tell you. Because I don't
Doesn't have
remember.
much to-
I don't
I have
think it
the
does.
spell
I
up right here.
God.
It's a touch thing. So you have to be
Seven.
Well,
able
we're
to
in the
touch
same
it.
room, and I have a robot.
Right. As I
Seven
said that, I
to
remembered
hit.
you guys were in there together.
It's a
I will
7
allow it
hits.
if you want.
Ability checks
What?
of it. The target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice.
Ability check.
It can
Not-
roll the die
not an
before
attack
or
roll.
after making the ability check.
Not attack roll. Then no, wouldn't do any good.
Not attack roll, ability check.
I don't know. My blaster genius is ability or saving throw. Not an attack roll, so it wouldn't do any good either. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, it is not an attack roll.
So these white dice suck ass. And these blue dice.
Also, Gavin,
Back to the black dice
while I'm
there.
thinking about it,
Yes.
I was going to ask you this discreetly, but I will forget again. I have not used maneuvering strike once, and I don't think I'm going to. Would you allow me to change that out for bait and switch, which is another like ally-dependent sort of maneuver similar to maneuvering? Because maneuvering will allow them to move. Bait and switch, just I can switch spaces with a target ally, and it gives a superiority die to the AC of whichever
yeah.
one is in
That's a
front.
good one.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I'm totally cool with that.
But
If you're,
I've never used maneuvering attack. I
I'm
thought,
go-
yeah, I'll use it, but then
I'm going
never
to
been
say
useful.
this right now. I'm also going to say right now. After this session, we probably only have like 5 sessions left in this
Oh, yeah.
campaign. But if there's anything you guys aren't using or want to swap out, just let me know. If there's anything you want to change with your characters, like as we
I've been
come
meaning
into
to
these
ask you
later
for like
things.
2 months.
No, yeah, of course, yeah. Like if there's something you have a question about, just ask me and we can definitely talk about it. I, don't
I
want you
forgot I
guys to
wrote them
feel
down in
like
that notebook because I got mad.
He's brought it up quite a bit.
No, yeah. So yeah, totally. If you want to swap it out, totally swap it out.
Crane rolled a 7 to hit. So it's a 7
Hit.
to normally hit. It is up to you to fucking what happens.
A 7 to hit, I will let you roll. We won't say you really roll
Did you
like
use your
damage
inspiration?
damage.
Oh, I didn't use my inspiration.
Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I think you know what? I'll use my
I'll say that-
inspiration.
all right, yeah. We'll
Wait,
say
wait,
that
wait, wait,
I
wait,
will
wait,
say
wait.
before you use your inspiration, it would hit, but it would be more like narrative damage instead of like anything that would actually hit
True
the
damage.
Orcus ship.
I want true damage. All right.
And then, yeah,
Here we
roll
go.
inspiration because the Orcus ship is already reloading one of its cannons, but it still has 2 or 3 other cannon arrays that it is aiming towards the hab.
If not now, then when? Dragon roll. It's
Yeah,
so
but
middling.
Did you roll a second time for advantage?
It's so middle. It's inspiration. It's basically advantage on top of advantage.
The
It's
magician.
not really double rolling. It's just an extra roll, I think.
Amidst the aiming and the the magician will come over the comms and he'll say, if you'd do me a favor, it would be quite beneficial to me if you would take out any form of weaponry that those ships have. Cannons and anti-air specifically. Please and
Fucking
thank
hit him,
you.
I would try. I'm
We'll
doing my
try there
best.
eventually and make it disappear, but before that, I'd like to not be shot.
Are you saying this generally, or are you
This is to
trying
everybody. This is over the comms.
specifically? Okay, then yeah, I was just gonna say, if you're trying to specifically say that to Hammer, you would have to roll persuasion. If you're just saying it over the comms, yeah, you're good.
I'm trying my best. Yeah, that's 11 to hit, so.
Yes.
Narrative
11.
damage.
Yeah. You see that it peppers the side and seems to make the fires on the cannon that is already engulfed bigger, but the other cannons seem to be operational on the Orcish battleship.
God damn, I'm starting to really regret not taking those firing lessons. I just wasn't interested at the time. I didn't know how often people use guns.
All right. I will let you guys move the hab. Let's see how much. I'll let you move it 15 feet. And then Rudy, you can take your turn. But I will let you guys, like, if you want to take your turn before we move the hab, go for it. But yeah, go ahead and figure out where you want to move it and everything. And we will move it again. I will move it independently on Hammer's turn, unless, once again above table, unless you guys are able to persuade Hammer to kind of listen to you guys more instead of just blindly fire at the Orcish warships.
Did want to real quick, now that we're moving to Hab, I did want to have like a real quick, like super quick talk with Alex.
Alright, so Maxon wants to talk to Alex?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so just over the comms you would hear just kind of muffled as he's being slammed around by the robot and trying to wrestle free.
So he hears Maxon over the comm and he's yelling at it.
Alex, get out of here. This is my fight.
Your flight, my planet, kid. And you just hear, you just see him punching the hand, shooting it with lasers, trying to get free, attacking this robot.
Are you saying that over the comms, Robert? For everyone here or just for Alex?
It's just over the comm.
I will say Alex is replying over the open comms as well, so you're hearing him as well.
I think it's a little too late for that my fight bullshit. I think we're all kind of involved. This thing's pissing me off.
Since it's Rudy's turn, yeah, the magician's sitting behind you still with his eyes closed again, just kind of thinking and waiting. And as you guys say this, he just goes, if you zoom out from a cosmic perspective, this fight is fucking hilarious.
I don't want to zoom out from a
to himself,
cosmic
kind of
perspective.
just like not looking at anything.
I don't need to see the cosmic perspective.
I will say, Alex just kind of chimes in over the radio. Zoom in on a tactical perspective and take this fucker out.
Have patience. Plus,
Right.
if I do that, I'll kill you, and I don't want to do that.
Then, Rudy, did you act before the hab moved? Or are you going to act after it moved? Because where it is now, I will say you do not have visual of the mech. You have to act it before, if you wanted to take a shot.
What would I have to do to have... Because he would have switched to his assault rifle he was using beforehand.
Oh, you could have just said you attacked before it moved,
I mean, I'll...
if you wanted to.
Can I?
I will say, hold on. What is the range of your assault rifle? 'cause that would be 250 feet from where the hab originally was.
Yeah, we're about to make some dangerous calls here. Assault rifle. It has a max with disadvantage of 300 feet. So if I
Okay.
roll with disadvantage, I can still
Go
shoot.
for it. Go for it and roll a disadvantage, my boy.
With disadvantage, I can
Oh.
With disadvantage, you can hit it, my boy.
When the spell you read, because you're curious, the range just says sight.
Oh my god, there was a 20
That's it.
in
That's all it says for
there.
range.
Kill me.
Wow.
Look at that.
That was so fucking. Oh my god. So yeah, what was that? 12 plus what? 12
It's
plus what?
fucking 12 plus 11. That's a 23 still, but like, god damn
It
it,
still
there's a nat
hits, but-
20.
Nope.
No, it's
You
not
gotta
as
take that.
cool.
You gotta take the normal damage, my boy.
Ugh. Okay. Alright. Fuck me sideways. Give me a
Oh
second.
shit.
Look at some rifle. Alright. Alright. Let me pop a fucking shot at this bitch. That is 2d8. Oh yeah, this is some regular ass damage.
The assault rifle you use is radiant, right?
This one's
Or is
oh,
it kinetic?
son of a bitch. This is piercing.
It's just piercing?
Alright, well, let me roll the damage
I
and
did
then you
buy
can tell me how it
magic
doesn't
bullets.
affect it at all.
Roll it, roll it, roll it. You're good.
I did buy magic bullets.
Oh shit, just 2 3s. That's 11 damage. Straight 11 damage at his ass. 11 piercing. Let me make sure. I don't think I have anything else to add to it. I
You
don't
see as it
believe.
completely goes through.
Oh shit. It can take bullets, guys. Wait.
Guys, bullets work.
There's a chuckle just over the radio for me.
Serena just goes, I know, as she pulls the bolt on hers, like this weird, like, if nobody's ever looked at her, it's kind of like just like straight back. It's not a over the thing where you pull it up and over. It's just like you pull it straight back and then release it and then shoot again. And she's like, I'm aware.
Now we extra know.
Alright, so did you have another attack or was that your turn? I just
I'm
want to
out
make
of
sure.
surges. I'm out of grit. I'm out of
She action on my
rogue
surges.
bullshit.
And you freaked it.
Then I freaked. Wait a minute, that was my first attack.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You at least have
Alright,
another
hang
one,
on.
right?
One.
Hold up. Alright, let me re-roll that. Let me re-roll that shit. Maybe if I'm lucky, I get 2 nat 20s. Penis. Alright, so the second one is a 6 plus, so 6 plus 11, 17 to hit.
That misses.
Just a random penis.
And
Weenus.
Jesus balls and ass cock.
Just
Alright.
fucking. just
My
completely
second
missed.
shot. No. No.
Just fucking.
I've missed. Alright, that is
Alright.
the end of my turn.
Move to Alex, who, on
How
everyone's
effective
request.
is your beam doing?
Please, kick
No,
his
get out
ass.
of yeah.
Please.
Alright, so I will say, do you guys want him to use his beam attack, or do you want him to use his, what's it called? Give me 1 second to look at the technical term.
What disintegrates ass faster is the real question.
Searing
Yes.
Sunburst. He can,
What is that? What is
basic-
what?
he can basically do Fireball with 5d6 damage
Yeah.
as an action.
Oh, I want that.
What's the consensus? I need the whole
Sure.
party. Alright,
I'd say go for
that's
it.
2.
Blow it up and then have him move back so he can try and get healed.
Alright.
I want to
So he's
smoke a
possible.
fat fucking mellow off of this thing.
I would have sent a blotch
Marshmallow,
for one of the
that is.
windows.
He's going to launch this. Oh shit, okay, so it takes full damage as
Oh, nice.
you all see from the hab as
Hell yeah.
a small, from Alex, this small beam of light in the air, you see a smaller beam of light begin to form and then grow to the size of a large to huge sized sun, grow and then fly at the bot as it does. Right, I guess just 18 damage.
It's not an inconsiderate amount.
It's pretty good. So yeah,
Fair
you see
amount.
as it just washes over and it goes up to 220.
220, yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Alright. You see as it just washes over with solar energy as he, Alright, so I need to actually measure how far he goes. That is as far as he can go. And we will move to Raziel.
Has my cannon reloaded?
Yes, it has one shot and it auto reloads each turn.
Yeah.
But
What's the most
you
vulnerable
are-
spot on the ship that I can see?
Give me a perception check.
That is a 15.
Could be the command part. Could be the hull. Could be the cannons. You're not too sure. You're seeing a few spots that look like they could be the weaker parts of the armor, but it's hard to kind of nail down. The entire build of these warships seem to be, they all just kind of look like one solid piece. So it's hard. It's kind of hard for you to pick out the specific weak points. You haven't dealt with a lot of orcish tactics and weapons, so
Good.
you're not too familiar with this.
Could Crane give him the help action if he yells something at him to try to give him a...
If you want
like
to
something to clue in
retroactively
on?
do it, if you want to roll again, Raziel, go for it.
Hey,
I will let
hey,
you
here,
retroactively help.
Crane over the Crane over the intercom. Yeah, let me switch over.
Look for a piece on that ship that is a different color than the rest of the ship. That's where you know that the structural integrity is probably going to be the weakest because they've had to repair that spot the most. Go after that, and I'm sure you'll stick a hole right fucking through the whole thing.
18.
Alright, you are able to... Hold on, let me check.
They repair them bitches a lot
Need to check.
because these motherfuckers
Well, likely,
are
yeah.
These
Eats it,
motherfuckers
eats
are on
it.
fire from something all the fucking time.
So
If their
you
ship lasts, repair it.
You are able to find a spot and take a hit, take a shot. So go ahead and roll your damage.
To hit or damage?
Damage.
Damage. Excuse me.
$34. What's the 60, 10, and then double that for the siege, so 68.
Alright. You are able to take out one more block of cannons. There's one more, but you see the ship kind of pulls off to the side, seeming to disengage as it pulls off to a shore to kind of take cover and begin to make some repairs. As some other ones begin to take up
The space.
yeah, They begin to take it behind, but they are far behind and well out of range. So you seem to have scared off the leading orcish warship.
Oh, I gotta give you your
And
news.
the instant I did that, I would, as a bonus action, I would have, as my bonus action,
Feels
I would
good.
have said, Hammer, they are
Chunky.
too far away for us to do any good against. Turn to the robot quickly, and we will get them out of the way so we can deal with the orcs. Please.
Roll perception. Or roll persuasion, not perception.
Yeah, that's like a 14.
I understand your concerns, Raziel, but and he just kind of stutters for a moment after saying this. I can't be sure. And you just see as where the treads continue to move through the across the land bridge, the guns stay firmly planted on the waters, the approaching orc armada.
As much as I would love to fucking keep attacking these guys, which I will probably do, I think we should at least make haste going forward. That is just my suggestion.
Well, then, as my movement, I would like to head somewhere where I can. Well, no, I'll go ahead and stay where I'm at for the moment. Considering we're
Be
out
on
of
the
sight
hab.
of
We ain't gotta do shit.
Oh no, I
gonna
was talking
say,
about my
you're
position
free.
on the
I will
hab.
say, yeah, you're free to move anywhere on the hab as like a free action on your turn. Like if you want to go from like manning a gun to being somewhere specific on the hab, I'll give you like a free action to kind of just run down there and do that.
Oh well, I was gonna hold off anyway because we're not in visual sight of the robot at the moment. Because I can still look around since I'm just on a monitor. I can look at other monitors that are looking other directions.
Yeah.
So I figure I know that I can't see the robot anyway right now, so it wouldn't do me any good.
Oh, yeah,
So I'll
you're
stay where
kind
I'm
of
at.
behind this rock as it kind of rises up.
Yeah.
And we will move to Hammer's turn, and he will the hab up just a bit into this canyon, being out of sight of the orcs, out of sight of the enforcer. Raziel, you would be able to see that as you came to this canyon, Amber would just kind of slump down into a chair behind him as he was still hooked up to everything, kind of taking a deep breath. But after a moment, just I can't fucking think. You see,
Hammer,
just
are you okay? You don't look good.
Hammer, speak
just
to me.
hold on one moment. He goes pale for a moment. And then you just hear him kind of begin to mutter to himself. About to board. Oh God. Boarding. And he just kind of begins to curl up, and the hab just stops.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And
I would
he
like
just
to
kind
immediately
of curls
pop.
up and just begins to kind of. The hab begins to kind of wildly fire. Any of the guns he's controlling just begin to wildly fire in the direction of the orcs. I will allow you all to do say whatever you are doing as we move to the Vitrine Enforcer's turn. As you see Hammer begin to crack.
Oh shit! If the thing just stops,
I
Crane's
would've
still plugged
immediately-
in. Can Crane just like have?
He had control of one gun.
So can Crane have? Can Crane have Prophet try to like take over and move the goddamn thing forward at the very least, as fast as it can?
I was gonna see if our buddy.
What would
That helps
Crane
control it.
ask? What would Crane ask Prophet to do? Would he ask Prophet to take control, or would he ask Prophet to speak to whatever? Because he would know that Acolyte exists at this point. He would know that there is something like Prophet running this entire
Probably just like
contraption.
And he probably would have heard me say, "Acolyte, what is going on? Can you still move us?" I would have asked that out loud.
yeah. And then he would have been like, "All right, Prophet, ask this Acolyte to get us moving forward as fast as possible." Fuck
As you would all say
fuck
that,
attacking the orcs. Fuck attacking this robot. Get us across this land bridge. We cannot afford to sink into the ocean now.
you would
And if we
just
need to, I'll take control of the turret.
you would hear a alarm, and then Acolyte's voice over the intercom that everyone on the hab would hear, and outside the hab would hear, would activating Chrysalis protocol, and then it would wrap. You would see as Hammer is wrapped up into a mithril cocoon, essentially,
Ooh, protection.
and then kind of melded into the floor until he
Excuse
is
me?
no longer visible in the room, and then the hab would continue moving after a short moment, and then you would hear Acolyte say, "Just tell me where to aim, how to protect you all."
Aim
Full
toward
speed ahead
orc,
for now.
but for main objective, get to the other side of this land bridge. That is the main objective. Everything else is just a fucking lookout. Go, go, go. Activate every. If it can
Speed is
go faster, fucking use
But
it.
if the robot comes into sight, immediately turn the main cannons to it, please. That is what is our closest issue. It will follow us.
We have, for all intents and purposes, Raziel, we have for all intents and purposes a wizard on board that could probably shrink that thing into a fucking cube. I'm not worried about the robot. I want to get it. I want to make sure we don't sink this fucking hab. I understand where you're coming from, but we need to get across this land bridge now.
Misunderstand. I'm not saying go slower.
Would you like me to divert power to weapons, shields, or engines?
Engines.
Engines.
This is going over the entire hab, so anybody on the engines can vote now.
To weapons,
Like-
shields, or engines. This is no man's sky. We need to get out of here.
Fuck off.
I'd say 1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
Yeah, we're not doing balance here. We're going to fucking engines immediately. Click, click. I know exactly how many
Engines?
times it takes.
2/3
say
engines, 1/3 shield. We'll worry about weapons later.
It's a Star Wars Squadrons.
Sure. That's where it came from in my head.
No, yeah, no, yeah, that's what. Essentially, yeah, no, there is, after the energy requirements from the overcharge from the wizard, the magician's wand, there's only so much energy at the moment, and so Acolyte is asking where you want the energy to be placed in the system.
Engine. Put it in the engine.
66% in the engine, 33% into the shield, in case they shoot from a distance and we don't see it coming.
Alright, you got me there.
We need defense just in case. If we get trapped, we can turn and fight. But until then, yes, engines, but we still need shield.
Yeah,
Otherwise, one shot can take us out.
as much in the engines as we can take before we need shields. So yeah, 66% engines, 33% shields.
As you hear as Acolyte just over the intercom, affirmative, you hear the engines begin to hum, and the shield generator, what has been clear for a majority of this time. And with this surge of energy, you see it does take a bit more of a visible form with a bit of a sheen around the hab. We move to the enforcer's turn as it moves to Alex. It moved a bit too far, but can't be too specific, and it's going to roll some
How
attacks.
fast is it?
It can only move 30. I was just trying to move it to where it was just like it hit. There we go. That's close enough to his
The
general
only
area.
reason I asked is because if it's about the same size as the Hab, then he should be able to move quite fast.
It's not the same size as the Hab though. It was like at least.
Oh, was it only
what
about
was it,
half?
double the
I think it was
size
about-
of just a normal person or something like that?
I think it was about it was about like 11, 12 feet, right, Robert?
Okay, come on.
What'd you say?
I thought it was bigger.
About how tall was the robot? How big is it?
It was hold up, I gotta look something up.
Oh yeah, you're all good. I just wanted to make sure before I said anything. I
I
want to
don't think
plagiarize.
it wasn't Hab size.
Ah, shit.
20 feet.
It's about 20 feet tall.
Yes.
Okay.
I looked
Okay.
up the
All
size
in
for a
Ireland.
sentinel. That's what I went off of.
So yeah, so about 20 feet tall. So yeah, it would. I need to make the hab a bit bigger then, because the hab is quite bigger.
I'll let you mention that. Make that thing big.
Is it not letting me? What the fuck? Make it large, somebody.
How
Just a
large?
little bit bigger. A little bit bigger than that. Yeah, it's about a little bit smaller. Too big. Too big. Well, there we go. Perfect.
20 feet. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Okay. And yeah, we will say that it is going to it is going to look to Alex with it has a vengeance. It is going to attack him with its fist.
Oh no.
Oh shit, that was a nat 20. Okay, well,
You gonna
Oofers.
so that's another 72 damage. Jesus.
Max, pick his ass up and run.
Okay, so Alex is unconscious.
Figured as
Yeah.
much.
Oh no.
I
As
thought
the
that was gonna happen.
machine grabs him and just
That's why I told him to run to heal.
it seems to crush him and then blast him with a beam, and he seems to
I have a bad question to ask.
kind of just fade. What's
So you
up?
said it was 72 last time and 72 this time? Did you
Yes.
also roll a natural 20 previously?
Oh
No.
no. So yeah, it is over. That's true.
It's
Wait,
not-
was the 72 the already doubled, or
that's what I'm
no,
asking.
yeah, no, the 72 wasn't
That's-
doubled. So yeah, no.
That's the bad question I have to ask.
well, what's his total health?
Alex might be dead, like dead, like for real dead.
Oh yeah.
No.
There's
so-
there's no fucking way.
No,
no
fucking way in hell.
yeah,
72 doubled?
So
He's a monk.
72
That's
doubled is
144.
100. Alex's health total is 144 exactly. And,
yes, but
that's
that's
what
still
was just rolled in damage, and he already had 72 damage.
So that would take him to negative 72.
yeah.
Meaning
So
he's
it's
not
not
fully
fully
dead.
double. Yeah,
So
it's
he's
got to
not
be
dead.
144
That
over
was-
0.
Dangerously
He's
close.
not dead.
Yes,
Jackson?
no, he was dangerously
Jackson.
close.
Yes, very close.
You shut your filthy mouth and stop trying to kill Alex.
GM
So
habit.
you see as this machine just crushes Alex, and just you see as he just tries to fight it, and then just after a moment he just kind of falls limp. in
Do
its
alarms
hand.
go off in the Hab?
Does something happen?
Well, let me check. Does anything happen?
Does anything
Oh, no.
let us know that fucking Alex went down?
I can see him.
The 30 feet of light he was exuding immediately goes out.
Considering the height of the hab, would it have still stuck up above the canyon so that whoever was on the head could see them?
Probably, honestly, you probably would have seen a little bit of light, just like just a little bit of light here, and then just it goes away. Like it's probably still like mid-afternoon.
They
but,
were
like,
too,
his
y'all were
light
too
was
far away to
bright.
shoot by that point, but would they be able to at least visually see it?
Yes, I will say, yeah. You would see
The
there was
weapons
a
are out of
kind-
range.
There was a
I have-
there was a light coming from where the bot was that immediately gets dimmer as it crushes Alex. But I will say it does take some damage. It takes 10 radiant damage from his the aura he was exuding. But he is unconscious.
Not affected by the daytime.
But yeah, no, Maxon, you would see as as he just kept trying to fight, as it began to crush him in his hands. It just, not only did it crush him, you saw it blasted a beam across his face. And as the beam subsided, he was just unconscious in its hands as it began to walk with him in his hand.
That was unintelligible.
I had no idea what that said.
I said Alex is down.
Let me check something real quick. You're gonna hear a sound. Nope, that's too much drumming. Nope. Nope. Not what I'm looking for. I need like a 1, just 1. Oh, that's gonna be wrong also. What's this? Nope. I need like a deep drum tone, just like a singular. Well, never mind. So, I will say there's like a deep resonating thump as the magician will open his eyes and go, so that's the way it's going to be. That's it.
You're probably gonna have to pick up his corpse, Maxon. Not corpse, unconscious body. Please get him. Jeez, fuck. Please. This has been hell. This has been absolute hell.
I just realized my mic was off.
No, you're all good. Let me check
I was
something.
gonna say that. You guys, response. Who was talking just now?
It was it Rudy or Mercenary Crane that was talking to Maxon?
It was Rudy.
Rudy, you have no idea how many of these things I fought. I've seen these things tear down buildings that twice are... There goes my mic again.
Then please, for the love of God, show your expertise and just sweep down and grab him. And then kick its ass.
Okay.
Magic Man, if you got any tricks, I think now would be the time.
Yeah,
That's
magician.
it.
I think now's the time. Fucking squish
After
something.
it crushes Alex, it looks to your ship, Maxon, and it tries to fire off a beam. Give me 1 sec. It completely misses. It's going to try and fire one more. You are lucky as shit. It misses both beams as it tries to fire your craft and misses. I know we haven't said what your craft's AC is. I'm going to say it is a flat 17, with it being a fast and maneuverable aircraft, but it also being a fairly decent size. So that's
I also
okay
put
with
a
you,
little
Robert?
adamantine in it as well. Whenever we
No,
were
exactly.
reconstructing
So
it.
it is durable. So I'm thinking a 17 is a good AC.
I mean, considering how small it is, it should be really maneuverable and light. So
Do you think a 17 is fair?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Let's
So
see,
that is a
17's good.
that is a one-man fighter. So
Okay, so yeah.
Pretty
it
tough for a
didn't-
one-man fighter.
Neither of its last 2 attacks hit, so you see as the beams and the cellular death beams that fire just glance off of your ship. It will. I had to move its speed, so Maxon, it is your turn. Something malicious is brewing. I also need to use the restroom, but I will still be able to hear, so go ahead with your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up.
Yeah, go ahead and move your piece wherever.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to get back, Gavin, because I need to figure out what else
No.
I can do.
I was about to say, what is it?
I can't move anymore though, but I want to take another shot at it, I guess.
I was about to say, you were already in range in your last shot and you were further away, so go ahead and roll for it.
Okay. What was it? 2 D10s?
Roll your d20 plus your dexterity
Plus-
modifier to hit first.
Bro. No.
Ow.
I'm using my surge. Oh no!
What about your inspiration die?
No! I don't think now's the time. That's a bad time to use it. I'm just gonna say that it missed.
Inspiration die?
Yeah, I only have one of those, and I'm actually going to have to fight this thing because I don't want to leave Alex there.
No.
I'm going to need that thing because I think I don't have as much health as Alex did, but I have the durability to last. If that makes sense. Because I've got two types of
I will
resistances.
say, I'm pretty sure I rolled nat 20s for both of the times it hit Alex, so it eviscerated him right from the get-go. But okay. Honestly, I didn't think about it till just now, but I will give you 2 shots from your ship. I feel like it's just kind of weird that it only has a 1 shot, so if you want to roll again, go for it.
Okay. Nope.
Okay.
Even with like everything all together, it still missed. So
Okay, so yeah, both shots
'cause
missed.
that would have been a 10.
No, yeah, that still would have missed. Yeah. So on to the magician.
Action, fly, 30 feet, bonus action, starlight step, 30 feet, and we're up, not far enough.
Excuse me.
Which would be from the hab, be 60 feet
This
total.
many.
So like, oops, right here. And as he's flying away, he'll just say, Alex, not Alex, fuck, Maxon, I could use something to stand on while I deal with this issue.
Something to stand on what?
You. Come closer. And that is his whole turn.
Sorry.
Serena will action, yes, because it's out of range. Let me check. Maybe. Where's my fuck? Oh, wrong character sheet. That is the range. That will be a disadvantage. I'm going to hold for something. Because I doubt I will hit.
Passman, are you going to bed or are you going to stay up?
So I will just hold my action for now.
Are you going to go to bed or are you going
To be
stay up?
helpful in some way.
Alright, Mercenary Crane, you are currently facing down what are still kind of far off, but approaching warships.
This hab is going full speed forward, right?
I will say Acolyte is completely in control, and he said, "Hey, tell me wherever you want me to aim the weapons, and I will."
Where's the better spot to aim these weapons? Ships or the ships that are coming towards us? Or the fucking robot that's murdering our people?
I believe firing on the anomaly would be best. The artillery will
Sure.
take out the land bridge eventually, yes, but I believe we will make it across. We need to save our friends.
Then, fuck it. Why not? It's not my hab, but somehow I'm here. Attack that anomaly.
I
Get
would
out
have
of my
said,
goddamn
since
sight.
we were going forward, stop like at this intersection here.
I'm not stopping shit. We're gonna keep going. Why the fuck would we stop? Give
So
me a
that they
reason
can
to stop.
catch up and heal them
Alex
if
can
needed.
fly, and once he gets healed, he can move, and then he can fly
I
the
can't
fuck
heal
towards
him.
us.
I will say there are. I remember there.
Shit.
Hammer did
Yeah,
put
he can.
stims on Maxon's craft, so he does have the means to resuscitate somebody if he needs to.
Okay, so he does, but I do not. I have nothing on me.
So
Maxon's craft has the ability to heal.
He's got
If-
stems
if-
in it.
yeah, he has. He has.
Yeah, so
med stims
we-
and resuscitation. A resuscitation sim.
Stopping on this bridge is 1,000,000,000% a bad idea.
We need to shoot the bot so he drops Alex.
Can Maxon's ship dash? Is that a thing that it can do?
Oh yeah, for sure. It can. It can.
Okay.
It can dash. The max it can go is 200 feet. Any faster than that, I'm going to. If he has any way to push it past 200 feet, I'm gonna make him roll for like.
Yeah,
engine
man, I
damage
really
and
wish
body
you told me
damage.
that before.
The magician will just,
Oh,
as
my
he's
bad.
flying away,
Sorry.
he'll say, just keep rolling. When you get to the other side, you can turn around and shoot from there, or whatever it is you're going to do. We can catch up. He has a ship, and I have legs.
It can drive one way while we're pointing back the other, back behind us to help you fire. Fire upon
Precisely
your
the
enemy.
idea.
Jubileus never killed anybody, and fucking shoot at the goddamn.
One moment.
What's it called? This goddamn Vitrion.
Yeah, the Vitrian Enforcer is its name. Am I pronouncing that correctly, Robert? Right? Vitrian
Yes,
Enforcer.
Victory, yeah.
This thing
That's
is
right.
actually, I think I told you guys before, you're not facing one of the regular ones. Normally, this one would have like 2 other scouts with it, but, you know, stuff happens, so thankfully it's just itself, because if it had the 2 other
It's
ones,
wearing
it
a
would be
t-shirt that
bad.
says shit happens.
Yeah. What it would have done, what it would have done is the big one would have told the other ones to go jump the hab, basically. That's why they're working like a hive mind, and they've got like certain ones that are basically the commanders of the group, and they all have the same like neural connection to the brain.
Alright, so what is Mercenary Crane doing? Is he trying to talk to Hammer? Is he trying to...
Keep Hab going full speed ahead, and then also
Or no, yeah.
letting
he is
some
talking
pot,
to Acolyte.
and then using his arm that he has control of to take some pot shots at the Vitrion Enforcer.
Alright, so as he tells Acolyte to turn towards the Enforcer, as the treads continue to move towards this direction, the body
Yes.
turns this way, and you are able to fire on the Vitrion Enforcer, as Acolyte just says, ready to fire. sir.
Fire!
Prophet just says, I like this.
Let's worry about this later. I just want to get to safety so I can start looking at this. I need to look at some shit and I need to take care of some shit. I have a feeling I'm installing a lot of stuff later and this is pissing me off. So yeah, I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna fire some shots at this Vitrian Enforcer.
All right. So
Crane heard
fire
that
these
out of the and then the little notification in the corner of his eyelids, you have an update. When would you like to do it?
Fire your giant chain gun.
All right, here I go with my roll. That
At advantage, don't forget.
I know, I got it ready.
Helping us target, even though it's not.
Ooh,
oh my
it's
god,
level
2
17s.
17s.
Oh my god.
Okay, so 18, please?
18? That doesn't hit. Oh.
Yep, that's a...
I will say, you have extra attack, so go ahead and give me another roll.
Oh, wait, yeah. Mercenary Crane has 3
even
attacks.
So yeah, go ahead. Yeah, roll me some more. We have been under-rolling him. I feel so bad.
Oh yeah, so let's get that advantage going.
Because even on these siege weapon rolls, I still want you to roll however many times you attack.
That one's not gonna hit. All right, cool. Nope, that's not gonna hit. Nat 20.
That's
with
nat 20.
advantage. If it's still with advantage, nat 20.
Every one of them should be with advantage. Yeah.
Yep, everyone is at advantage because you have acolyte and what was hammer and what is now acolyte. So yeah. Yep,
finally.
With possibility of Prophet helping in the background.
What is my damage roll with a nat 20?
It is. So it was 8d. It was 8d8 normally.
Oh yeah, it was
so
8d8. It was 16.
So that would be 16d8.
Pluses
or 8d8 times 2.
So plus 1. All right, cool. Give me a second.
Click, 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 click.
Yep. And then plus 1. Roll them fucking bones. 76 damage.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta do some math.
Yeah, he takes a Fallout's amount of worth of damage. Kick his fucking ass.
76.
That would be 306.
306.
306 damage total right now.
Yep.
All right. So
there's no fucking way.
You do not kill it, but it is hurt. It drops. The arm that is holding Alex falls, and it begins to kind of. It seems that it is very hurt. It begins to crack. Begins to hiss. Energy begins to launch out in random directions. One of its legs begins to kind of creak, and then it just begins to look out to the hab, and then look down to Alex's unconscious body and its hand that has fallen to the ground.
Now that arm goes. Holy fucking shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this has to be like one of the toughest enemies we've ever faced playing D&D.
Oh no, yeah. This is the mini boss.
Keep in mind that this thing was designed to kill things that are practically like X-Men. So.
No, yeah, I was about to say it beat Alex in it beat Alex unconscious in 2 combat turns.
Yeah, no, literally. What I noticed.
Don't get close to that bit.
I had a feeling his health was 144. I don't know what my gut spoke to me. Probably when I saw the 70, I was like, he can only take 1 more hit.
One tidbit of lore. These things did not appear the first time Vitrian came to Earth. It was like after a while, and everybody did not understand how dangerous these things were. So when a group of people who were powered, by the way, tried to jump this thing, they lost 5 out of the 7 people. So.
All right, Rudy.
Rudy Tooty.
You are up.
Can I fucking see this thing still? Am I in the sight? I think
you are in the observation room, moving through the canyons on this machine, so I'm going to say that firing with any of your guns, no. But if you want to take a free action to man one of the guns on the mech, I would let you.
I think that's what we're gonna have to do at this point.
And which kind would you like to use?
Chain gun or artillery cannon?
Artillery cannon. Rudy's confident with the artillery cannon. Crane is like... Rudy can handle a single shot. Crane is just like, if I fire a bunch of times, some of these have to hit.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack. As you walk in and you see Crane plugged in and Hammer plugged in, you see Raziel setting at one of the terminals.
Hammer is
manning
not
one of the
in
guns.
sight. He is sucked into the floor.
Oh yeah, he is in the
He is
floor.
gone.
That is true.
Is
Hammer
this
is
with
gone.
advantage?
Yes, they are still at advantage.
Oh shit, you're giving...
Any attack with the cannons are at advantage.
Oh my god, and that's a range attack, right?
Yeah. So it's plus your dex.
Oh my god, you have no idea what just
Yeah.
happened. Right? So, hang on, that's a 12 and that's an 11. However, that's with Dex, so I'm gonna re-roll that 11. Okay, so for 12, that'll be
What?
a 23 to hit.
That hits the Vitgrion Enforcer, but it also hits Alex.
Cannon does? I thought Alex was on the ground.
It dropped him next to it, but it is an artillery shot from essentially a solar cannon. It has
That's
splash
2
damage.
death saves. If he fails this next death save, he's gone.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so this is...
Just letting you know. Just expended 2 death saves.
What are you guys doing? You're gonna hit Alex!
I'm not trying to fucking kill... Okay, hang on. Above table. Let's get above table here real quick.
Would he have known about the splash damage? and
Would I
tried
have
to
known
aim at
about
a
the
spot
splash
close by?
damage? And
Yes,
can I
no,
aim
yes.
close by?
Everybody would have known. You would have all known, but I will say, given the trajectory, you would have to. I don't know if you would have hit with your current rolls, given that you would have had to like shoot behind it while moving. Like you would have had to have like see where it is, aim above it, and then fire as the hab was moving. And with the rolls you gave, I don't think that would have hit. So I will give you. You either have to give up the attack roll and.
I'll give up the
say it
attack.
was
I'm
a-
giving up. No.
Okay.
I'm giving up the attack. Like if it's
Then
to
yeah.
not kill Alex, straight up, I'm giving up that fucking attack.
Then yeah, we will say you go to take the shot and it just misses and flies over Alex and the Vitrian Enforcer.
Can I?
Explodes
Guys,
behind.
I know.
I've already used the free action. I'm going to just not attack anymore because then I'm gonna have to switch to a chain gun. Because
May I offer a third
realize-
thought?
probably
Would he be able to
shouldn't blow up
splash
with
the
fucking
damage
robot. God,
to the
damn it.
robot? Or would that be too much accuracy?
No, that's what I was saying. Like with him trying to like aim
did
it in
not
a
think
way
about-
that it would just splash onto the robot. It like with the roll he had, it would
makes
not be able to like. With the roll he had, it would only be able to hit the robot if it also hit Alex. There's
Gotcha.
no way for him like
It makes
with the
sense.
trajectory. Yeah.
I'm thinking of like Fallout New Vegas, that gun that like shoots a fucking beam from a satellite.
No, yeah, this is a mix between like a Fat Man and like an artillery cannon from like World War One.
Yeah, I want to. I say something real quick.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you guys are gonna hear Maxing over the comm again. He's like,
Guys, I know this is a lot to ask. Please let me finish this. I can kill this thing. If you keep firing from this angle, you are going to kill Alex.
Oh, I'll kill it, all right.
At this point, I don't fucking care who kills it. Like, I would love if you could kill this thing. Go for
As
it.
long as I don't use the cannons, I'm not gonna hit Alex.
I realize I cannot touch the cannon. I realize that at the last second. Do not worry. Alex is fine. I'm not gonna shoot at Alex anymore. But goddamn it, please fucking kill this goddamn motherfucking robot. I'm getting fucking sick. I want to cross this land bridge. We need to get.
I do like the idea of Rudy like aiming at the Vitrine Enforcer with the cannon being like, I got your ass now. And then someone being like, and then like Maxit coming in and being like, "You're gonna hit Alex," and be like, "Oh fuck," and just pulling it up at the last second and shooting
He's
super
off in the
high.
distance.
Like it's slipping.
Yeah, the magician will just very deadly calm over the radio. I'll just say, "Just shoot the eye, break it open, and I'll make it go."
We'll move to Alex.
I can hone fire on my next try, but I've jumped the gun at this moment. So give me about 6 seconds and I can get to a new weapon.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Alex just barely made his death save, so he's just barely unconscious on the ground. As we go to Raziel's turn.
I am gonna flick a switch and switch over to the chain gun.
Okay.
And then, quick question: since I can attack twice with both of my weapons during my action and bonus action, can I do the same with this? Or is it just the attack actions?
It's just with those specific weapons, so... Because it's with your feat, with it being the two-handed weapon feat, it's when you attack with a two-handed weapon, like with a weapon in one hand, you have a bonus action to attack with the other.
I just changed.
So I think so just the one attack with this siege weapon.
Okay.
Does your class have extra attack?
I don't.
I didn't think it did, but if it does, you can attack twice. I'm running this off of how many times your base class can attack. Honestly,
No.
you know what? If you
I don't think
Go
it
ahead.
has a multi-attack.
honestly go ahead and do your bonus attack with the attack.
No, it does not have multi-attack.
Oh yeah, no. Go ahead and if you attack with this turn, go ahead and use your bonus attack to attack with the chain gun again.
That first one was 16.
I'm sure with the 16
high.
misses.
Alright. One more time. And that one is a dirty 20.
That hits.
And that is 8d8.
Yes, 88 damage.
$36. And if this is siege, then that's doubled as well.
It
Isn't
is
it?
not sieged because it is.
Okay, just
it is it is not a. It is not a building. It is a creature.
Okay.
But you
Oh,
do
duh, I'm
deal
thinking
enough.
of the ship. Yeah.
You do deal enough damage to defeat it, but rather than asking how you defeat it, I assume you're aiming for the center, for the core.
Yeah.
All right. As you shoot it, it begins to break and burst apart. And is there anything specific that happens, Robert? As it the
tension.
machine falls to the ground and the core bursts open. As you all defeat the Vitrian Enforcer.
Pick up Alex!
Oh wait, I just remembered something that it does, Robert. It explodes when it dies, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Did
Am I-
he
Yes,
Yes, but
succeed
he
the
did
first
it
death
on his
save?
saving throw, so it won't kill him.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Someone needs to
yes,
get
it
him.
did.
Someone, if he is not gotten up before his next turn, he is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it explodes. I won't roll damage, but yeah, no. It explodes right next to Alex, and he is not definitely needs help.
I remembering a certain multicolored man.
But what happens to the being inside of this suit, Robert, as the machine bursts and it is exposed to the material plane?
The core bursts open, and you guys see what looks like these hands made of energy that are just reaching out, trying to grab at nothing, and you just hear what sounds like screaming, and then it just starts to fade away.
Right after it fades away, there's this just explosion of energy outwards that seems to just hit and just fry Alex's body as he's laying there limply.
The magician will come over the radio. What happens
away.
whenever it opens up and it leaves its body?
Still gonna explode. So
Yeah, it
And
has
he's
already
asking,
exploded.
like, what is
so
the being itself? What is it gonna do?
it's just going to die.
Get to Alex
Say-
as soon as possible.
So did we kill it? Is it done?
It's going.
Questions later. Alex first.
I absolutely agree. Get Alex and get him back on board. We need to put him in a pod. I'm surprised I have to say that. That motherfucker could... I thought he could beat me up 3 times over, but that thing kicked his ass. Please. Grab him. Grab him.
Little did I know that all I was gonna do was play rescue. Let me grab Alex.
There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
I
playing
will say-
rescue.
Let me delete all this stuff I wrote down.
I will say,
what am I gonna
as
do with the?
You what?
Is that okay? So I'm gonna grab Alex and
As you fly down, Maxon, as you land, you see the wreckage of the Enforcer kind of smoldering there, and you see Alex laying there, breathing very faintly. His skin very pale compared to the tan that it usually is, and the lights that usually come from the scars and markings on his body are very, very dim. He barely seems to be breathing. He barely seems alive.
I'm gonna walk up to him and then I'm gonna put a hand on the side of his like the side of his chest, and I hope I'm not too late. I'm gonna use one of my cantrips.
Go for it.
Where is it? Touch a creature that has blood and is missing hit points. The creature regains hit points rolled on the hit die. Okay. Where is it? Where's my... Okay, there it is. D10.
Hell yeah.
Okay, he gets 8 hit points back.
Alright, so he goes up to 136.
Should just go. Hang on.
Is that one?
He should just go back up. He should be just at 0.
All right, yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's just at 0. So let me.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, the negative
part. The
thing is a
negative.
Pathfinder thing.
Yeah, it's like, well, the negative thing is like, it doesn't like, it's like you go to negative to a little bit, but if you don't die, then it like resets and it's like goes back to 0. It's like,
Well,
energy
with
rules
5e,
health.
with 5e there is no negative. It's just 0. That's Pathfinder that you count
Yeah,
the
yeah.
negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
First edition?
it's
Yeah, first
only
edition
it is
Pathfinder.
only it is literally only if you get like
And I think 3.5.
exactly negative what
You
your
know-
health is.
I will say,
That it
as
counts.
you
I want to ask
heal,
if there's another way I could do this, because I think I would be able to actually get him back up to where like he would be able to at least stand up.
I will
when
say,
you-
like with the healing you already did, he would be able to stand up and move normally. Like he's
when you
he
because
would be
when
okay.
you because I think I might have had advantage. The creature regains hit points equal to your intelligence modifier plus your doctor level.
Okay. I was about to say, like, we're kind of in a narrative spot right now, so
Alright.
don't worry about him rolling anything too crazy. Why was I getting nervous watching all those tokens pop in? I'm the DM.
Sorry, I said that.
No,
invoked
you're all
chaos
good. It
for a
just
second.
you're all good.
I thought it would be funny.
But Maxon, how would you describe as you cast the spell on Alex?
The areas where he's wounded are kind of just starting to. So where he's bleeding, you notice that the blood kind of starts to harden and starts to close up around where his wounds are. And then
After a
where he
moment-
grabs him specifically, you can see the blood where his veins are kind of starts to just trail upwards.
After a moment of grabbing Alex and wounds beginning to mend, his skin kind of begins to flush again. The markings on his body begin to glow a bit more. After a moment, he just kind of
taking effect.
he opens his eyes and he just takes a breath, sits up. Holy shit! He kind of just looks around, looks at the wreckage of the Enforcer, looks to you, Maxon. I guess we got him.
We got him.
Thank fuck. Alright. And he just kind of grabs his head. Let's get back to the lab.
We got him.
He stands up, and then after a moment he just kicks on his jetpack. And he just kind of looks to you, Maxon. Follow him behind you.
Alright. And with that, I guess we head back.
Like, keep speed, full speed ahead. Just turn the torso towards the orcs so we can watch their approach.
I will say, after... I will give everybody a moment. What is everybody doing? As I'm going to move the hab about right here. And about in the middle of the land bridge.
Crane, now saying that fucking thing is dead, is keeping an eye on the orcs. Just in case he needs to make a counterattack.
So would
will,
he have
but
he would have asked Acolyte to switch targets?
I was gonna,
He would
I
ask
was
us
gonna
like
make a-
switch targets and then make sure that it's still going. Just keep fucking moving. But if something starts attacking us, then we go back. We fight back.
Okay. Robert, what
We
were
fight
you saying?
back with everything.
I was just gonna make a witty joke.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So Max and just over the comm, you guys hear him just say in like a joking tone.
So who's up for a visit to Earth after this?
Once everybody has reached the hab again and everybody is on board, or about at this point, to all that are watching the waters, you would see that the rest of the orc ships have gotten closer.
There's one missing.
And
One person. He has flown away towards those ships. Right after telling Maxon to go help Alex. So
hell.
he's way
All
off
right.
this way. Thus
Okay,
the
all right.
the music.
oh yeah,
Or
and,
the
I
drone,
will
if
let
you will.
I would like to know what everybody else is doing before we swap to the magician. Then, as the it seems
know that-
a majority of the orcish ships are advancing into a blockade formation and aiming at the hab and the bridge, preparing to open fire in one large all-out barrage.
Acolyte, activate all anti-air
Do-
weapons so that we can shoot down missiles and rockets coming our way and towards land bridge if possible.
That
Do not.
Yes.
The orcs do not use missiles or anything like that. They only fire artillery cannon shots, of which anti-air
Yeah.
and
Are useless
protection,
against those.
protective efforts. Yes,
That's about
indeed.
what I figured. Do we notice the magician out and about over here?
Make a
going this
perception
way?
check. Make a perception check.
I will make several perception. I want to make one for.
I would have been facing that direction watching the cameras too, so
Make all of the perception checks.
I say I'm gonna have. Rudy probably is at this point kind of closer to Crane. So either way, someone's gonna find out. So here's this one's Crane's. All right. That's a 4. And that is, in total, that's an 8. Alright, this one is for Rudy. 12 plus. Well, that's a 24.
Okay, and what was it you were asking again?
Do we see the magician flying off towards the fucking orc ships?
Yes, you would be able to see him with the 24.
It's just fucking. I think the magician is going towards the enemy. That's not what we needed right now, son of a. Oh fuck! Hang on.
Magician, what do you think you're doing?
Dealing with a problem.
Do you think you can handle it pretty quickly?
It's quite the opposite, actually. They can't handle me. Or they won't want to.
I'm gonna let your confidence take point in this and say, good. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep fucking fast traveling on this bridge.
For the DM, as the ships, I'm sure are they doing like a single line blockade, or are they doing a sort of passing, rotating line where the two ships are going by each other?
No, yeah, it is. They're almost like nose to tail in a circular arc around the. Here, hold on. Let me show you on the actual.
Okay, I'm looking.
So they are forming a blockade essentially in an arc, almost like this.
Okay.
So just kind of a circular arc around the bay of this.
Once you get further in One Piece, there's a lot of reference material in that I can reference to you to give good ideas of a visual. All right. Random thought.
No, you're all good.
Because there's a couple episodes where they half moon block in stuff.
I was watching
Half
the
moon
map.
block. That's that. Yeah, that's the. See, if I watched One Piece, I would have known what to call that.
Well, that's not really what it's called. It's just called a blockade. It's just I call it a half moon because of the shape in general.
Yeah.
The half circle, half moon.
Back to our map.
This guy likes watching anime. Get him!
Get him.
Get him! He likes watching
Okay.
One Piece, a popular series. Get his ass!
So
Sir,
what was it
what
the
episode are you
magician
on?
was doing? I'm very excited to see.
Well, first I'm gonna keep it simple on the first ship. I'm gonna fly up to just one of them. Let me check the range on this.
Tsunami.
Yeah, he's gonna fly right up to the ship below the deck, and he's going to find one of the front plates of the ship, you know, just one of the pieces that's like connected to the front of the ship. You know, metal fronts of ships, you know what I mean, right? It's like one of the individual panels. And he's going to gently touch it with his hand and cast immovable object.
Oh, stop.
I'll say, yeah, no, that ship's not going anywhere.
I'm specifically looking for like a small panel, something small, not just really small little
How
piece.
fast was the ship going?
With the object being no more than 10 pounds.
I will say,
weight
with
of
them
the
being
ship,
in a
the
blockade,
speed,
they
and the
weren't
mass.
moving. With them
Okay, so they
doing a
weren't moving.
blockade formation, they weren't moving, but this one is definitely not going anywhere after you cast that.
Question. Again, so this would be small, like really small. It can be no more than 10 pounds, so a small thing. Would it not rip through it?
Oh shit, yeah, no.
The weight of the ship plus the speed it's moving, and a small object that was the thing in question.
Honestly,
And that's what I was thinking of, if it was moving
with
or not.
with you saying, honestly, it would still be swaying with the ocean. So yeah, no, it would definitely whatever it was would definitely rip off. I feel like so. If you were saying like,
it's not gonna go. It's not gonna like put a hole through the whole thing, but it can hold up to 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that'd probably put more damage on the hole around it and make a hole right there.
So I'll fly down close to the water level and just touch a panel and just.
Because every time the water bobs up and down, the ship bobs up and down the water, it'll make the hole bigger.
And I'll
you rip a hole in one hole, in one hull of one ship.
And then I'll
and I will say there are two more in the blockade that are actively aiming at the hab.
And I will fly around to the back of one of the other ships, the one behind that one, and I'll go down right by where the rudder is attached, and I'll find like the hinge point, and I'll cast immovable object on that as well.
How well attached?
I would like to remind you all, this is a 2nd level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I love wizards. I love wizards.
Oh, I know.
So I'll do that to that one. What else? What else can I do?
Was it a piece attached to the hull?
The front, like the one I did on the front of the ship, it would have been just like a small like.
No.
What?
It was the steering. Was any part of the steering part that you cast immovable object on attached to the hull?
I was trying to rip the rudder off, so that the ship is like basically immobile.
I was just checking.
Raising the chances that it either crashes into another one or it just disables the ship in an inconvenient way.
I will say, as you are doing this to all these ships, I'm just going to say, like, they are all just essentially going to start, like, floating aimlessly without any control or trying to patch holes, unable to aim at the bridge.
Play along with me here. Would you do me a favor? How many ships are there?
There are there are 4 ships in the entire blockade, and so far you have disabled 2.
Okay. Are they all going to come into close proximity with each other anytime soon? Does it look like they will come within relatively about 100 feet of each other at any point? Like all 4 of them?
I will say with you disabling 2, I will say that one of them will probably have moved within range of the 2 disabled ones that are in range of you right now.
3 of them are within 100 feet.
Yes.
Of a given point.
Yes, there's still one on the outskirts that is still aimed on the bridge.
Well, I'll peel off the outer layer here, and you guys will get to hear it out loud this time. I'm going to cast at a point centered between all these ships within 100 feet of them all. I'm going to cast Ravenous Void, a 9th level spell.
Alright, hang on.
You create a 20-foot radius sphere of destructive gravitation force centered on a point you can see within range. For the spell's duration, the sphere and any space within 100 feet of it are difficult terrain, and non-magical objects fully inside the sphere are destroyed if they aren't being worn or carried. When the sphere appears, and at the start of each of your turns until the spell ends, unsecured objects within 100 feet of the sphere are pulled towards the sphere's center, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible. A creature that starts its turn within 100 feet of the sphere must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled towards the sphere's center, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible. A creature that enters the sphere for the first time on a turn or starts its turn takes 5d10 force damage and is restrained until it is no longer in the sphere. That's
all right.
The dark part.
So I'm going to, I'm just going to give you this narratively. You summon this, and those ships in range are immediately just, what doesn't get immediately spaghettified is just getting pulled in. Like, you can see.
I'm going to land on the additional ship here, the 4th ship that didn't get involved. On the deck of the ship,
it is the one that had the 2 cannons disabled and kind of pulled off
If
in
there are
cover of one of the shores.
if there are any people on that try to attack me, which I imagine there are orcish soldiers that run towards me, he will land on the deck. Go ahead.
There are orcs, but they seem to mainly be focused on repairing the cannons. But one does seem to approach you, but he seems to be dressed as a captain.
But so before all of this happens, I'll land on the deck of the ship and look at the captain and hold up my hand as my hand. Actually, you know what? Reveal time. Mind the token as I put the new one down. There we go. To those observers through telescopes and various objects, you'd see he's not wearing clothes he was wearing before. And he's holding his hand out, and it's turned gray as he holds it out. But he'll look at this captain and wait for him to, if he's going to speak. And he'll hold the staff out in his left hand towards him.
He just... I say... And that's all he really says.
Huh.
Is that all you have to say?
I feel I shouldn't have to say more to you, natives.
And what are you going to do, Captain?
You see him pull out his cutlass and ready
Chain lightning.
What's...
Twice. I'm going to copy it with the ability you gave me through the overcharge. And hit everyone on this deck.
Hell yeah, don't even worry about rolling it. You fry everyone on this fucking ship.
As soon as he draws the sword, he at least lets him lift the sword in combat ready position and then hits him with chain lightning. And
I will say, he wasn't even raising the sword to be in a combat ready position. He seemed to be raising it to call someone to fire, but the minute he raised it up, you hit everyone, so...
It was aggressive enough for his taste. So there's that.
If you cast it at higher levels, you get additional bolts. You say he fries everyone? Alright, we're good.
I have a copy of it. He gave me, so I overcharged, so I can just straight copy the spell and just do it again.
Yeah, you got that fucking stupid extra ability to do it.
But
I'm
now
just
that's
trying to help
gone.
you fry these fucking people.
Now that that's done, he will lower the staff that you can see, Rudy and Crane and Raziel, and he'll leave the staff there and hold his hand out like this, and you'll see like a bit of light, a point of light appear just in front of his hand as he like seems to pull it in by doing this without moving his hand, and it kind of comes closer, and he'll snap, and you'll just see this like flicker of bright light, just a quick flicker, like somebody flicked the light switch on and off really fast, and then the sunlight begins to flicker and get darker. It almost feels like evening time, and it starts to feel like sunset. And you watch this point in space between all of these ships turn into that spot again where it's like almost like you can't look at it. It's almost like a hole in your vision, and you watch it expand and grow. Not to a huge thing, about 20 feet across. And you watch the edges of the tips of these ships that are closest to it begin to pull towards it, and then just begin to rip off panels and pieces, and crewmen flying off into it as they begin to turn, and it begins to fold in and slowly begins to spaghettify, and you watch as like the ships take this weird shape where you can see the ship and then the back of it is like beginning to get wavy and weird and looks off and wrong, like someone took the ship and used it to just draw a line at the end of it, like someone did it wrong. And it just begins to slowly warp into this around the black hole.
I will add, as it is beginning to spaghettify and everything begins to coalesce around this void, Magician, you will see there are orcish battleships off in the distance, and as this begins to happen, you and everybody else would see they stop advancing, but they do fire off flares in the air, and anybody that can see the tower in the distance would see that it has stopped firing at the orcish ships and has now been watching all of you.
And as he stands there on the deck of this ship watching this just slowly eat these three ships, he's just kind of holding the staff right here, just kind of watching. He'll cast fly on himself again and lift up and fly up to about 700 feet in the air. and just look out at the tower. Just stare back for a moment. He'll just point. And he'll turn and begin to fly back towards the hab.
Bombadil.
As you fly back, you see a beam of hot red light rip over you and just barely miss you coming from the deflector tower.
He'll stop and turn around and look back and just say, "That was strike 3." He'll turn and continue to fly back.
Right. Yeah, I will say that in that time, Alex has made his way back to the hab. Maxon, was there anything you were doing, or were you just following Alex back? I didn't know if you wanted to, if there was anything you needed to do at the site of the Enforcer.
Not really.
Okay,
Rather
cool.
port what an impasse of passing.
And as he's flying along, by the way, he'll turn back and, like, the ending of the spell is essentially, like, for flavor of him, like, quelling the spell, he'll turn and he'll just do this, and it just begins to just shrink down into a point of blackness and then disappear. And then the light begins to turn back to sort of midday sort of feeling again.
Then I will say I'm going to move you guys to... I'll put you guys on the halfway point of the land bridge. We can transition to when everybody is back onto the hab. The battle has been won. The threat seems to have subsided for now.
Oops.
Now that the threat seems subsided, I hate to be that guy, but I am getting very, 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 very tired.
No, I did notice it was 1 a.m. I was going to say...
It might be about time to call it for the night.
I thought it'd be a good time to call it. I kind of like blacked out for a little bit. Not even because I'm drunk, just because I'm tired.
No, yeah, I was about to say
I
I'm
know the
also
feeling.
feeling a little tired, so if you guys are ready, unless there's anything you guys would like to add or put in before we call it a night, I was just going to say that everybody made their way back onto the hab, and we will pick up with everybody kind of touching base after everybody kind of regroups.
I have some ideas of what I want some characters to do, and I feel like Crane is like kind of at the moment with the thing plugged into the back of his head, taking over for Hammer at the moment, but we'll probably we'll hopefully give it back up soon. Someone stuff to it. Yeah, you know what, fuck it. He'll just probably do what he does, and he just has a wire in the back of his neck. That's the only difference now.
I will say, once Crane disconnected, he would realize that he would be able to talk to Acolyte freely like Hammer does. Through Prophet.
We must make sure. We gotta make sure that plugging wire works. And even if it don't, I have no fucking clue. Good. Great.
Yeah, was there anybody else, or would we like to pick this up next week?
I can't think of anything important. Super important that I'd like to do at the moment right now.
Okay.
I think I'm good for the moment.
With the battle won, everything covered, I would like to leave you guys with one thing. At the Cavern of Green Cove, I am just going to put this.
There it is.
And we will touch on that next week.
Hold it. Restoring window.
Yep.
Hang on. Hang on.
Yep.
Let me look.
I knew that was gonna wake something up.
Alright. Yep, Let me zoom in real quick. I'm at max zoom right now. Yep. That's a thing.
That looks like a lizard.
That's a goddamn thing if I had ever seen one. Forgot I have this video at the ready.
And yeah, we will pick back up on that next week.